Good evening and welcome to Spartan Field for homecoming night against the Rushville Lions. This is a Union Savings and Loan pregame show brought to you by Union Savings and Loan, Connersville's hometown bank since 1892. I'm Camden Schoenfeld and to my side is Clint Brown. Clint, the Spartans are taking on their state road rival, the Lions, tonight in hopes of taking home that War on 44 trophy. Do you think they can go for a three-peat?
I absolutely do, Camden. I think they are coming off a tough loss at home last week. We all know, if you live in this community, what this game means to them. Great rival, great matchup. We've got great weather. This is a Friday night in Indiana.
Yeah, you talked about a tough loss last week. The team is definitely taking a toll on them, but I think this week they'll back together better.
Yeah, you got to think that early in the year, when you take a loss, it's a good time to take one in the beginning of the year so you can, make your adjustments. You know what it feels like. You know the sting of it. So I think they will. I think they'll make good adjustments. They'll come out tonight ready to fire. They're going to come out hungry for a win. And you got to think Rushville's in the same boat. Each team's coming here tonight to compete.
Yeah, you talked about Rushville, and they're coming off a loss against Batesville. So both teams will be very hungry, and, it should be a great matchup.
Very much so, looking forward to it. And then we've got the fan base tonight. Wow, it's homecoming night, so everybody is out. We love to see that. Great support for the football team. And that makes the environment for these kids just so energetic, and that rises their level of play up too.
Oh, yeah, you talk about, the stands being filled. I don't think there's really been a game this year, a home game at least, where the stands haven't been packed and there's been very little seats open.
No, this is great. Connersville football for a long time had a rough road to hoe, and they've got the program turned around. Coach Ryan Lynch has done a great job, just kind of building from the ground up with this team.
All right, now we'll kick it over to the national anthem. And we're back here to Spartan Bowl, and it is almost time for Connersville Spartan football.
Yes, sir. Great evening, great weather out here, great crowd. I'm looking forward to a very hard-hitting and competitive game tonight. Both teams are they're balanced attack teams. When you look at Rushville, they're throwing for about 167 yards through the air. They're rushing for 184. And then on the other side of the ball, you got Connersville, who is, attacking through the air with 123 yards a game and averaging 156 yards a game on the ground. So we're going to see a balanced offensive attack, and I think you're going to see two defenses that are eager to stop that.
Oh, yeah, the Spartans' defense has been very key to their success this early in the year. They've allowed very few points, and they've been in very clutch situations and they've been able to be clutch. So it'll be interesting to see what happens. The Lions, of course, like you said, coming out very hungry after a loss against Batesville. So I'm sure their defense and offense will be on fire.
Absolutely. And when you talk about clutch, you go back to the Greensburg game 2 weeks ago, down there on their field, go into overtime, and the crowd there was, just as filled up as Spartan Field is tonight for Greensburg, and they rose to the challenge. They overcame it, and they pulled out a tough overtime win in Greensburg against a conference foe there.
Yeah, that was a big game. I think that was a big eye-opener to a lot of people inside the conference that, Connersville is not to be messed with this year. They're a different team than they have been the last couple of years, so I think that was really eye-opening, and it really showed the conference who the Connersville Spartans were about.
They did, and you want that message to ripple throughout the conference. And you know, for a long time, Connorsville was the team that you kind of brushed over. It wasn't a tough spot on your schedule. That was you come here, or they would come to you, and you'd pick up a win. But this is certainly not that Connorsville football anymore. We are in a new era of Connorsville football. We're a legitimate team, and like you said, not only in the conference, but I think in the area. Teams are taking note and understanding, you know, Connorsville's not an easy knockoff. It's going to be a helmet-to-helmet fight when we play the Spartans.
Yeah, you know, I think that all starts with Coach Lynch, you know, the new head coach here for the Connorsville Spartans. He's changed a lot. He's brought in a lot of players, a lot of new players, and a lot of older players that had not been playing for a while. So I think that's changed everything, and there's a completely new mindset Connorsville Spartans.
Yeah, I think as we move forward here, it looks like Spartans won the toss. They're going to receive the ball. Getting a little bit ahead on the game clock here, but we will take a quick 1-minute break. That is going to wrap up the Spartan Sportsnet pregame show. We'll be back in 1 minute with kickoff.
Searching for a loan, a line of credit, or just a safe place for your money? Look no further. Union Savings and Loan has you covered with great loan and deposit rates, local loan approvals when you need financing, and the friendliest service in town. Even when you're on the go, you can transfer money or make payments with ease with USLA's mobile banking app. For 130 years, we have taken pride in being your hometown bank. Union Savings and Loan. People you know, neighbors you trust. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
This Spartan Sports Network program is brought to you by Edward Jones. We'd like to say a special thank you to Edward Jones for sponsoring this Spartan Sports Network Game of the Week.
Welcome back to Spartan Field. Kickoff is underway, and Connorsville's got the ball. It looks like he's going to be brought down at the 25-yard line, but there is a flag on the field.
Yes, Carter DeBoard there with the return. It looked like there was a lot of movement going on, and it looks like it may have been a face mask on one of the Rushville Lions, so we'll wait and see what the call is here.
Well, we'll certainly take the extra 15 yards as we wait for the referee to come over and give us the call. It is a face mask again on Rushville.
Yeah, that's something Rushville doesn't want to see early. You know, a quick 15 yards in the Spartans' way, that's not the way you wanted to start this ball game.
No. Let's see, it looks like they're giving us 6 yards. Okay, well, either way, we're going to be starting on the 31-yard line. Offense is out. It looks like Gavin's going to go under center here. I formation. Rushville showing like they might blitz. Great carry there.
A good carry there by Chance Bentley. Get the Spartans a quick 4 or 5 yards. That's a great way to start the night. You know, you want to get that run going early and tire out that defense, so later in the half or even later in the game, you can really get the arms going.
Absolutely. You know, and if that's what we have to do, if we have to take chunks at a time, 4 here, 5 there, that's what we'll do. The Spartans are great at doing just that. So as long as we keep moving the ball down the field, we'll be in good shape. And we're lined up in the I again. It looks like Gavin's going under center again. Chance is going to carry the ball again. He's going to get stopped. Looks right at the line of game.
Yeah, that was just where he went outside there, and the Rushville Lions read that play perfectly. It looks like the Lions know what they want to do on defensive side of the ball.
They do.
And they want to push and be aggressive towards the QB and have him make split-second decisions or stop the run game immediately.
Yeah, and the first 2 plays, it looks like they were both times in 4-3 defense, and they were sending linebackers up the middle. So I think they know that we like to run the ball right up the middle, and they're playing that right now. So 3rd down here, we'll see if they blitz or if they drop back in coverage, and it looks like they might drop their linebacker. No, they're going to go. There's a pitch to the right side. Great block. Oh, he's at the 50, he's at the 40, he's at the 30, he's at the 20, and he's knocked out of bounds right about the 18-yard line.
Chase Wolf on the tackle for the Rushville Lions has a pretty good open field tackle right at the out-of-bounds lines. He had to do what he had to do.
Absolutely. Great run by Carter, great vision. He got a spring block there on the right side, and that was a key to open up that big gain for the Spartans, and we will be at the, let's see, it looks like they're marking us at, okay, they're going to put us at the 12-yard line, so we'll take it, right?
Yeah, like you said, the blocking was key there. They let him right into that open hole.
All right, Spartans line up again. Gavin's under center in the I formation. We've ran a lot of I's so far. Another pitch to the right side. Chance is a ball carrier. He's down to the 5, still on his feet, and out of bounds at the 3.
Yeah, that was a good run by Chance. He made, after the contact, he still managed to pick up a few yards. That's something he's done and been very good at this year, is continuing after contact.
Absolutely. Chance is a brute, and we're lined up in the I formation again, and it's a QB sneak. Gavin, did he get in? Touchdown, Connorsville. Gavin Pearson on the keeper. He got right in across the goal line, and we'll take 6 points early. That's how we want to start the game.
Oh, yeah. We didn't have to the Spartans didn't even have to throw the ball at all. Just run, found a good opening early. Had a good couple chunk plays on the running side. So, that's exactly how they wanted to start this game.
Absolutely. And, the old adage is we'll take what they give us. And if they're going to give us the run, fortunately for us, we're great at the run. So Connorsville proved that on that opening drive, went right down the field and got us across for 6 points. Lined up for the extra point here. The extra point is up, and it is good. And we will be right back after this 30-second break here at Spartan Field.
Service the old-fashioned way. The dependable service you need for your car or truck is always available at Goff's Auto Care and Tire Center in Connorsville and Brookville. Experienced mechanics are ready to correct the problem using the best replacement products that will have your vehicle running like new again. Shane Goff is waiting to serve you at 600 Western Avenue in Connorsville. Phone 825-2588, and Charlie Goff in Brookville at 9197 State Road 101. 647-2222 is the phone number. Goff Auto Care and Tire Center.
And welcome back to Spartan Field. The Spartans have just scored their first touchdown of the game. The extra point was good by Nolan Shaw. That was a great drive for the Spartans.
It really was. Carter and Chance both did a great job getting chunk yardage down the field. Carter sprung out to the right side, had a big carry for a big gain, and, that opened that QB sneak right up. So when you get down on the 3-yard line, Gavin did a great job of finding a hole and getting through it.
Yep, and it looks like Keegan Bowles and Ralph Eakes is back for the Rushville Lions to receive the kick.
Looks like a squib kick down the middle. Okay, rolls into the end zone. It's going to be a touchback.
Yeah, that's not bad for the Spartans. You definitely wanted the Lions to pick that ball up because, the Spartans were on him pretty quick.
Absolutely.
But still not the worst situation. We'll take it.
No. And, Nolan, I don't think, gets enough credit in my book anyway. I like to give him credit. He's got a great foot on him. Field goals, kickoffs. He's an excellent kicker and one of the better kickers that I can remember the Spartans having in the recent years. He does a great job on both special teams and coming in for, the extra point attempts and field goals.
Yeah, like you said, he doesn't get enough credit. He's a great soccer player, too. He does it all, really.
Looked like that was Harper Miller on the ball carry, and it looked like maybe a gain of 5.
Yeah, not a bad run for the Rushville Lions to get it started. They started off just like the Spartans did with a quick 5-yard run, trying to do the same thing maybe.
Yeah, and we're in the hurry-up offense, and Miller carries the ball again. He's going to be stopped for a short loss. It looks like about a 3-yard loss, so the hurry-up offense did not pan out for Rushville there. Let's see if they want to keep it up tempo. And, if they're going to, they probably had this first series, 4, 5, 6 plays called in advance, and they're going to try to run them in the hurry-up. So 3rd down here, big 3rd down for Rushville. Drops back. We're going to go to the air. Throw is up. Oh, he got the catch. What a catch. What a catch. That is a big catch by Dylan Thompson, and then he's going to be down at the 39-yard line on the Spartan side of the field. And again, we're in hurry up. And we got 2 guys they need to get. Okay, well, we're going to be flagged for offsides.
Yeah, interesting. You see the Lions come out in a hurry-up offense, just like South Dearborn did to the Spartans of last week. It ended up paying off for the South Dearborn Knights, so it'll be interesting to see what happens to the Lions.
Yeah, this is going to be 5 more yards, and it looks like it's going to put them right at about the 34-yard line. So Rushville's marching right down the field. That big pass play. What a great throw by their quarterback. But we're slowing the ball down now, so Connersville's going to get a chance to regroup. And, the closer you get to the goal line, the harder it is to score. So let's hope Connersville's defense can make a stand right here. Drop back to pass again. There's a pass to the right side, and that's going to be a catch, I believe. No, he juggled it. It's going to be incomplete pass.
Yeah, that was a good look there for number 12, Austin Vance for the QB. Looking for 21, Dylan Thompson. That's Thompson's second look of the night. It'll be interesting if he keeps going back to him.
Yeah, Austin's in shotgun again. It's giving the defense a scan. Snaps there, hand off to Miller. He's going to run it up towards the middle. Maybe get a yard or two, but not too much there. Plays whistle dead. So they're, lining right back up. This is going to be a fast series here because they're going right back to the hurry up, no huddle. Shotgun formation, that's hard to read, especially with the halfback back with you. We'll see what Austin does here. The snap's in. Another carry to the right side. Looks like he's going to gain probably 10 yards there for
Whitewater Eye
a
Center
Rushville line
Connersville
first
provides
down.
vision care for every member.
Yeah, the Rushville Lions just staying in this hurry-up offense.
Run up the middle. I didn't even think that all their players were set there, so.
Yeah, I don't either. The referee looked like he was motioning that the play was dead or wasn't going, and they win anyways.
This is interesting. How's Connersville going to? This is a good test early, Let's see. It looked like there was a hold on the outside. Throws up. Incomplete pass. Wow, great effort by both teams there. Who was that on the defense?
That was number 4, Micah Buchanan. There was a lot of contact between him and Thompson, as Thompson is a lot bigger than Micah is, but Micah did a great job in staying with him.
Yeah, Micah had to get up on that because that was a high throw, and he went right up with him and had a great pass defense in the end zone. So big third down here, 3rd down and 7 for Rushville. We're in the shotgun formation again. Austin snaps. It's going to be a run to the left side. Great stick on the left side of the line there, right at the 15-yard line. So we're going to be at 4th down and about, that looks like 4 to go, 3 to go.
Yeah, and it looks like
4th and 3.
Lions offense is staying on. Oh, no, it looks like that just came off.
No,
Oh, no, they're still on offense.
they're still on. Snaps up. Ball carry. Oh, he's met at the line. This is going to be close. Looks like he got the first down.
Yep.
So we're going to be 1st and goal on the 7-yard line, and we are right back in the hurry up. Snaps off, and it's a carry up the middle. That is number 10, Jaden Russa for Rushville. What do you think, Camden? What's the play here for the Spartans?
I think you've seen the Rushville Lions stuff up the middle 3 times now. You definitely got to keep guys in, but you cannot let anybody get beat, any DBs or anything, because they were not scared to throw the ball.
We'll drop back for a pass here, and there's an incomplete pass. Austin Vance, the quarterback from Rushville, he's got an overall completion rate of 53%. So by high school standards, that's pretty accurate. So these strikes aren't going to be drops for long, and the Spartans have got to understand that he's going to connect one of these here sooner or later. So
yeah, and that was Micah Buchanan with another great defensive play.
It was, and big 3rd down for Rushville. Snap is high. We're going to carry to the left, and a great stop behind the line. They're going to spot him down at looks like the 9.5-yard line, and a 4th down here. What do we do? 4th and goal to go.
Yeah, the offense is staying on.
Ralph Eakins has come back into the game, and he's had 2 or 3 carries here tonight for Rushville. Getting a call from the sideline. Back to the shotgun. We've got 3 wide. And we've got to watch Dylan Thompson in the slot. He's a big receiver to catch a mid-route there. Great almost intercepted in the end zone by Micah. And that'd be it.
Yeah, that was a great play by the Spartans. Everybody stayed close to their man. Nobody got too far away. A great read by Braxton Myers, and he was just able to get up there. He's an athlete.
Absolutely. It's going to be hard to get anything over Braxton. That guy can jump over the goalpost if he wanted to. But I think that was a good test for Connersville's defense. And the key thing is here, yards don't beat you. We can give up yards. We can't give up points. And in the red zone when it counted, Spartan defense took a stand, and they held them on a big 4th down there, and it's going to be Spartan ball now. on their own 8-yard line.
Yeah, I think it's interesting how that's back-to-back weeks we've had teams come out in a hurry-up offense, trying to hurry up the Spartans and maybe get them confused and rushed and not run the right play or cover the right man. And, they did it this week, and the Spartans held up pretty good.
They did. The red zone's where it counts, not giving up the points, and the defense was able to stay in there. So get back under the center here for Gavin Pearson. We're at the 8-yard line. The snap is in, and it's a fullback carry. Great carry. That reminds me of a Jerome Bettis carry. He just trucked over a couple Rushville defenders there.
Yeah, that was Cody Hogger on the carry there for the Connersville Spartans. He actually got injured in the scrimmage game this year, so this is one of his first games back. He played a little bit last week against the South Dearborn Knights, but he's been limited minutes, so I think he's completely clear for this week.
Well, that's good. The great thing about having a fullback like that, his size and his brute, those linebackers, they take a couple licks from that, and they're going to say, you know what, tackling that guy's not fun. So I think he sent a message there, and we'll see how the defense plays him. We're back under center. Gavin's under center. Snaps in. It's going to be a pitch to the outside. Carter DeBoard is moving towards the sideline. It looks like he was out right at the line to gain, maybe just a yard or two short.
Yeah, just a yard or two short, like you said. Another great outside run. The outside runs are really working for the Spartans right now. The Lions defended that one a little bit better, and it looks like the blocking may have been off just a tick. But it'll be interesting to see as the night goes on.
We've yet to see a pass. Connersville's yet to put one in the air, and that's fine, because that sets it up for later in the game. Rushville gets into a lax run defense, and next thing you know, you're getting burned over the top because we've got speed at the wideout position.
Oh, yeah, we got speed and we got options. We have 3 or 4 different guys that can catch a ball over top of you.
All right, there was a flag there that we didn't see. There was a holding on the Spartans, so that's going to move us back, and we are going to be at the 9-yard line, so it looks like it's going to be second, about 11. So as the Spartans line up, Gavin looks like they're going to go back under center. Rushville's not showing blitz. Yeah, they are. They're sending them. Gavin's going to roll out to the right. The throw's up and incomplete. Looked like Taco had a great route there, but Gavin was getting hurried and knocked down and maybe didn't get that pass off exactly where he wanted it to go. But first pass attempt for the night.
Yeah, the Lions read that play and sent a lot of guys there. They knew that second and 12 that the Spartans would basically have to throw the football. And they sent a lot of guys and they put a lot of pressure, and it worked.
They did, and Carter Barnes was the one that really got back there and hurried Gavin to get that throw off. So it was a good defensive play there, and we're under center again. Gavin's under center, and they're showing blitz again right up the middle. It looks like there was a fumble on the snap, and it looks like Rushville has possession. First turnover of the game was a missed snap, it looks like, by Gavin Pearson, and Rushville now has a ball on there. It's at 4-yard line.
Yeah, the first drive of the game for the Spartans was very good. They ran the ball, and they got a lot of yards out of it. The second drive, not so much. They were backed up in their own territory, though. On the 8-yard line is where I believe they started. And, that puts a lot of pressure on you. You're up against the wall, and there's nowhere for you to go, really, except forward.
Absolutely. And speaking of pressure, this Spartan defense just had a long drive of hurry-up offense down the field, and now they've got their back on the wall with our goal line 4 yards behind them. So this is going to be a big test for the Spartans. Austin's in looks like a half shotgun formation. There's a pitch to the left, and that's going to be a Rushville Lion touchdown.
Yeah, that's a touchdown for Jaden Rosa. He had a good run. He came out a little bit in that first drive at the end and ran through a couple people, and that time he really had a clear lane the whole time almost.
He did. He shed a couple tackles there, but, arm tackles, nothing really solid contact. And we've got Braden Wilson coming in for the extra point attempt for Rushville. And if he hits it, that's going to tie this war on 44 up. And that's exactly what he did. So we are 7-7. Connersville with 7, Rushville with 7. We are tied up in the war on 44. And we will be back with you here at Spartan Field after this 30-second break.
Whitewater Eye Center Connersville provides vision care for every member of your family. This includes treatment for eye diseases and injuries, just one of its many services. Services that include glasses and contacts, frames for every budget, sunglasses, and a large selection of eyewear. Complete vision care for every member of your family. Your vision is our focus. Scheduling an appointment for a complete eye exam is as easy as calling 825-6000. Whitewater Eye Center Connorsville is located at 2045 Virginia Avenue.
And welcome back to Spartan Field as the Rushville Lions will be kicking off to the Connorsville Spartans after they just had a short drive and a score after a fumble recovery for the Rushville defense.
Yeah, and turnovers are part of the game. Unfortunately for us, it happened on our 4-yard line, and you never want to give the opposing team that kind of field advantage, but they sure did, and Rushville came in with one play and was able to capitalize. So kickoff's away. Looks like Carter's going to field it. He is at the 30. Ooh, and a rough tackle there, just shy of the 30-yard line.
Yeah, you're right. That was a rough tackle there. It looked like someone may have got around him and pulled him back. And, I mean, that's rough on you. But Carter's tough, and that was another pretty good return there for the Spartans.
All right, so it will be Spartan ball. They are going to start at the 29-yard line. This is the first test for the Spartans here. How do you recover after a turnover and giving up a field position that led to a score? So we'll see how they respond, and it looks like we are going back to the I formation. Gavin scanning the defense. Rushville showed a pretty standard defensive package. Their deepest guy is 9 yards off the ball, so they're playing that run pretty heavy. But, credit to our running backs. They've been able to get some chunk yardage. We've got some tough physical running backs, and that was a good carry by Chance for 5 or 6 more yards.
Yeah, right now for the Connorsville Spartans, they have Cody Hogger, Chance Bentley, and Carter DeBoard. I mean, they're all seniors, they're all leaders, and I mean, they're all tough.
Absolutely.
They'll get hit and they'll run for a few more yards and through a few more people, and I think that says a lot about this Connorsville Spartans team.
It is, and we're going back up to the ball here again, and looks like we're in that I formation. We played a lot of I tonight, and Gavin's going under center. Here's the snap, and it's going to be a handoff to the middle. There's a flag. The Chance breaks open. He's at the 40. He's at the 30. He is trip tackled at the 25-yard line, but let's see what the flag is.
Yeah, it looks like the referees may be calling a holding.
It is. It's going to be a holding on Connorsville, so that's going to be coming back.
Yeah, that was a good run by Chance Bentley. He got open. He got caught in open field, but, I mean, it was still a great yardage play. The hole opened up through the middle, and that's something that, as a Spartan fan, you can look forward to the rest of the night.
That's a dagger, too. You get a big chunk yardage run like that, all the effort that goes into it by your running back. You stand up and you look back, and there's laundry on the field. So that's not a good feeling to have. The good thing is this is a very, very oriented, team-oriented team, and they are all about, fighting for their brother. So that offensive line saying, hey, let's clean that up and let's give him that yard. Under center again, Gavin goes, I formation. It's going to be a pitch to the right. Mike has got it. He's got some speed. He's got some blocks. He's in the open field to the 40. He's going to be tiptoeing and out of bounds at the 30. What a run by Micah.
Yeah, Micah showing off his true speed. That's one of the running backs I forgot to mention. My apologies to Micah, but yes, very, very talented young man, very quick, and he's very, good at those split-second decisions.
I like this approach because we're playing a lot out of the eye, and Rushville, we'll run 2 or 3 plays with Chance and Hogger going up the middle and the bruisers, and then Rushville kind of gets complacent in that, and the next thing you know, Micah's busting to the outside for a 40-yard run. So this is a great offensive strategy so far. We've not had to put the ball in the air too much. Hats off to Ryan Lynch for a good game plan coming in and marching down the field. Snap is getting ready to go, and it's a handoff. Is that Hogger?
Yep.
Gain to 2 or 3.
Yeah, Cody Hogger there. He kind of got stuffed there immediately, but, I mean, you think he got met at the line of scrimmage and still gained 2 or 3 yards. Like you said earlier, the fullbacks are just really running through people right now, and then you got the running backs going out wide and gaining multiple yards.
And, with Hogger, with not having much game experience, he's going to have to step up tonight because we're missing one of our big running backs. It takes a lot of carries, and that's Drayden, and he's out with the concussion protocol, and we'll talk more about that after this play. Gavin's under center again, I formation. It's going to be a fake handoff, and he's got Taco rolling to the left, but Gavin's going to have to outrun, and he is. He got to the first down. He's past the first down mark. He's out at the 20-yard line. Great run by Gavin Pearson. But go ahead and talk a little bit about Drayden and what happened to him and got him in concussion protocol this week.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, last week Drayden took a helmet-to-helmet contact against the South Dearborn Knights, ultimately putting him out for this week. That's a shame because he's been a key part of this running game and defensive game. He's leading the team in sacks per game right now. He has, I don't know, probably 30, 40 yards per game on average. I mean, he's just playing great right now.
He is, and you miss him on both sides of the ball, and we certainly wish him well on a speedy recovery. So Gavin's under center again. The handoff's to Chance Bentley. He's up the middle for another great run. It looks like he may have got the first down or just a yard short. Nope, they're moving the chains. He got the first down.
Yeah, I mean, another hole open for the Spartans. The O-line and then Cody Hogger there with a great block with the guy that was getting ready to meet Chance. That just shows these guys know exactly what they're doing and when to be doing it.
I think one thing's apparent. This Connersville team is here to win tonight, and they are moving the ball very efficiently. And we've got to stop a play here. It looks like somebody may have called a timeout or nope, we're lining up the chains.
Yep, not quite a first down. It may be a yard or a couple inches short. Yeah, it looks like about a yard short.
You've got much better eyes than I do, but I thought they was short, and then I seen the chains move. So, you know, the big bright orange things I can see pretty well. But outside of that, on that side of the field, I'm going to rely on you a lot for that. Clock is running. We're lined up in the I formation again. Gavin giving it one last look. He's under center. He stands back up. He's checking down to something. Back under center. Snap is in. It's going to be a pitch play. Chance Bentley's getting to the outside. Great stiff arm. About 5 yards. What a stiff arm there.
Yeah, that was a good stiff arm. I want to point out the good block. I'm not sure exactly who that was. I think Cody Hogger, number 44. Yes, very key block there. That was going to be, you know, he's going to meet him at the line of scrimmage, and Cody Hogger shut that down.
He did, and that was Carter Barnes. He you know, in my day we called it, he laid the wood to him. He put a great block on him, knocked him off his course, and that sprung Chance out for another 5-yard gain. And that stiff arm, you know, that was a potential to be a stop at the line of scrimmage, but that stiff arm and block, you know, 5 yards. And that's what it is. Individual effort on every play leads to the success of a team.
Yep.
Handoff up the middle, and it looks like they got Hogger behind the line this time for maybe a loss of 1 or 2.
Yeah, the Lions, they know. It's almost like they know when Hogger's getting the ball and when Bentley's getting the ball. Hogger goes straight right behind where the QB went, and Bentley goes out a little bit farther. They're reading it pretty good right now for Hogger, but Bentley, they're still struggling. So it'll be interesting to see what the Spartans call here.
You know, Bentley's got a good combo of speed and power, too. So he's a guy that can get outside on you if you don't contain him well. But, you know, until they stop this, until Rushville shows that they're going to stop this I formation look, you know, Connersville's going to stick with it, and we're back in it again. Snap is in. Looks like he stumbled a little bit, got it down to the 6-yard line.
Yeah, and if the Spartans don't convert here, I don't know about you, but I feel pretty comfortable that my kicker is going to be able to seal this field goal. But, of course, we want the Spartans to score.
Sure. You know, we're in that part of the field where we are well within Nolan's range, and you got to think this is a chip shot. Nothing's easy in football, but when you talk about a leg, Nolan's got a leg, and he can put that right through those uprights if we had the spot down here and take a field goal. So different approach. We're in a shotgun approach. Chance rolls out for the check down. Gavin's going to keep it on the feet, and he's right at the goal line. It is a touchdown for Gavin Pearson.
Yeah, that's his second QB sneak of the night.
And I don't know that was an intended quarterback run, but I think he said, hey, you leave the door open, I'm going to go through it.
Yeah, there was about 2 DBs on every single wide receiver out there. They knew what was coming. So, you know, great mind by Gavin Pearson. I mean, he knew exactly what to do.
And we saw on the replay where Gavin, you know, he was going to get hit pretty good by 3 Rushville defenders, and he made the smart play and just kind of fell across the goal line there for the score. Nolan's in for the extra point and tip. Snap is in. It is up, and it is good. The score is 14 for Connersville and 7 for Rushville in this War on 44. We will be back with you at Spartan Field after this 1-minute break.
It's events like this game that make our community such a great place in which to live, work, and play. All of us at FCN Bank applaud the CHS Spartans for their hard work and dedication. Thank you for reminding us once again why we all choose to call this place home. FCN, building stronger communities, one great local event at a time. Go CHS Spartans. Good luck. FCN Bank, member FDIC. Urban Winkler Funeral Home in Connorsville and Liberty is a family-owned funeral home. Urban Winkler Funeral Home considers it an honor to be selected to care for a family member at the time of a passing. The friendly staff at Urban Winkler Funeral Home pledges to care for all your family needs to the best of their ability. 2 locations to serve you: in Connorsville at 513 West 8th Street and in Liberty at 310 North Main Street.
Welcome back to Spartan Field in this war of 44, and we are here for a Spartan kickoff. Nolan's got the ball up in the air, and it looks like number 17, which is Ralph Eakins, is going to return it for Rushville. He's going to make it up to the 24-yard line before being brought down by the Spartans. Talk a little bit about that last drive, Camden.
Yeah, you know, the Spartans came out and they started about the 29-yard line, and they just pushed the ball down the field. I don't think there were any pass plays or even pass attempts on that because they didn't need it. The Spartans ran the ball between Hogger, Bentley, DeBoard, and Buchanan, and they are just killing the Lions right now.
Absolutely. You know, great run game by Connorsville so far, and until they stop it, I think we keep going with it. You tell me you can stop it, then we'll change it. But you don't fix something that's not broke. And I think that's what Ryan Lynch is doing right now. Looks like Miller on the carry fumbled the ball, but it came out after he was down. They're going to call that down. That was an easy call to make. And we're back to the hurry up.
Yeah, that's an interesting thing that the Lions are still doing, as it looks like the quarter's going to wind down here.
Yeah, we're at the end of the first quarter. We'll be right back. We're going to take a 30-second break. We'll be right back with you here at Spartan Field.
Reed Health Sports Medicine provides an athletic trainer to the Connorsville Spartans through the support of Reed Foundation. Athletic trainers normally are present at most practices and sporting events. They can respond to an injury within seconds, determine the immediate needs of the athlete, and either begin treatment or initiate emergency management within the first few minutes. If your athlete suffers a sports injury, Reed Health's Athletic Training Clinic can provide injury treatment sessions using multiple modalities, rehab protocols, and treatment techniques to ensure your athlete doesn't miss a day without progressing forward. Learn more at reedhealth.com.
Welcome back to Spartan Field for the War on 44, where the Connorsville Spartans are up 14-7 over the Rushville Lions. And what we have seen so far has been a very run-heavy Connorsville offense. Camden, what's your thoughts on that?
Yeah, a very run-heavy offense for the Spartans, and it don't look like the Lions are going to stop it anytime soon. And you said it earlier, if I'm Coach Lynch, I mean, you don't fix something that, or you don't, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Right. As long as it's working for you, keep spinning it. Rushville's coming out, lining up quick on the ball. I think we're going to see this hurry up just a little while longer. Austin Vance is lined up in the shotgun. He's got 3 wideouts, and that big 21, Dylan Thompson, in the slot. And we got in the backfield, looked like Gavin Jones got back to the quarterback, but couldn't quite get him down, but definitely interfered with that pass.
Oh, yeah, for sure. He was looking for number 47. That would be Drew McKee on the pass that looked like maybe a tight end throw. And like you said, Gavin Jones was there immediately.
Yeah, and throwing a little shout out to Gavin. That's my nephew, so good to see him getting back there. Hope he's back there all night, giving that quarterback some trouble. So he's dropped back to pass again. Big throw in the air, big throw. Ball was well over his head, but Austin's got a great arm. That was a 40, 50-yard throw in the air. So
he does, and you got to give credit to Braden Pearson. He read that, and he stayed on him pretty well.
He did. And both of them, there's a little hand battle back and forth, and the rest. And I think that's fair. You don't make that call. You let them little hand battles. That's going to be there. It's football. This is still a contact sport. So good no call by the officials. And it looks like for the first time tonight, we're going to see a punt.
Yeah, I believe that is number 11, Brian Wilson.
And we have, is that Carter, or who is that back for us?
Yes, Carter.
Short hop. Carter's going to take it, and he's going to be down at the 38, the Rushville 38. So short return after one hop punt, and we're going to stay right here.
Yeah, that was a weird punt, and that was a good job on Carter's side to make sure he had the ball.
Sure.
That could have went shot either direction, and he just made a good play on picking up the ball and not letting it go any farther downfield.
Yeah, because
and
it took a
securing.
Rushville bounce.
Yes,
it sure
it did.
So, that's the difference in another 6, 7, 8 yards that
Oh,
Carter
for
stopped
sure.
right there. Smart heads-up football. We like to see that.
Yep.
So, Connorsville's coming out of the huddle. They're going to line up, and the best thing right now for Connorsville defense is, hey, take your time out there. Give us a break, because this hurry-up stuff is fast-paced, and I'm sure they're appreciating the water break there. So, pitch to the outside. Chance Bentley's going to take it to the left. Oh, the ball came out. Rushville recovered. That's going to be a fumble for Connorsville. Rushville's going to recover at the 46-yard line, at their 46-yard line.
Yeah, for Rushville, that was recovered by number 81, Adrian Apicata. That was a good recovery. He was good heads up, knowing that the ball came out. There was a lot of people there and a lot of bodies. So, I mean, that could have been easily lost at somebody's foot, and you had no idea. And
Absolutely.
You went for the tackle.
Keegan Bowles for Rushville was the one with the strip, and he came right off a block. Right off a block, and got his left hand in there, and just enough to strip that ball out. Okay. Rushville, here we go, right back in the hurry up. We're lined up in the shotgun. I'm telling you, 21 in that slot. That's a dangerous place to have him.
Oh yeah, he's a big guy.
Looks like Eakins carried the ball for maybe a yard or two.
Yeah, and that 21 you've been talking about, Dylan Thompson, they have him listed at 6'5".
That's a tall slot receiver.
Yes, that is very tall. You talk college, professional, even high school, that's tall no matter what.
Absolutely. Absolutely. There's probably not a lot of, and there's we go, tip pass. Oh, what a play.
That was a great heads-up play by number 21, Dylan Thompson. Not even intended for him, and he was running the opposite direction, just happened to look back, and there was a football.
Yeah, the pass was intended for Grant Lewis, and it tipped right into Thompson's hands. So here we go in the hurry up. The pass is out.
Drew McKee with the catch.
All right, so that passing offense is starting to come alive for Rushville.
Yeah.
Connorsville's going to want to stop this before they get too much momentum, right?
Yeah, the Lions saw that the rushing game wasn't getting them very far. The first two drives, the rush game, they had some good, runs, but nothing spectacular.
Vance drops back to pass again. The pass is complete. And number 17, is that Eakers?
Yep. It looks like he just slipped there. I think he would have had more yards, but he just kind of lost his footing.
All right, so that's good enough for a first down. So it's going to be 1st and goal for Rushville at the 9-yard line, and we've got a timeout for Connorsville. So we will be right back with you here at Spartan Field after this 30-second break.
You will find the answer to your every flooring need at Foles Flooring at 301 Beach Street in Connorsville. Yes, Foles Flooring has a large selection of carpet and tile, also vinyl and laminates, luxury vinyl tiles, and hardwoods. You will receive a free estimate on your choice of flooring plus expert installation. Their friendly staff will help you through the entire process. Foles Flooring also provides bathroom upgrades, remodeling, and custom shower systems at 301 Beach Street, Connorsville. 765-692-0800 is the phone number.
And welcome back to Spartan Field as the Connorsville Spartans have their back against the wall once again in their own end zone.
Yeah, and we've been put in this situation a little bit earlier with the fumble and the missed snap, and that was at our 4-yard line. Now we've got 9 yards to defend to keep Rushville out of the end zone. 14-7, you got to think Connorsville wants to keep it right here. They don't want to give up points, and this is going to be a good test for the Spartan defense. There's a run up the middle, tough hit. Looked like a pretty solid hit there on the 3-yard line.
Yeah, that'll put them with 2 or 3 yards left to go. 3, yeah. It was interesting to see the Rushville go back to the running game, though, after so much success in the air.
It is, and there's another handoff. Great tackle in the backfield. It looks like is that Gavin Frank?
Number 52, yes, Gavin Frank.
Great play in the backfield by 52, Gavin Frank. He kind of busted through that line out of nowhere, didn't he?
Yeah, he did, and that was thankful for that. If you're a Spartan fan, that really saved them probably a touchdown there.
It really did, and that may be the first time that we really got a defensive player in the backfield for a pretty solid stop behind the line of scrimmage. So Let's see if we can do it one more time. 3rd down, shotgun snap, and it's Eakins again on the carry, and he is stopped at the 2. What a stand.
Yeah, there was a lot of bodies flying around there. He had contact before he took that cut to the right, but it looked like number 52 and 28, Braxton Myers and Gavin Frank were there for the
Fourth
tackle.
down, they're going to go for it. It's a fake. The quarterback keeps it. There's no signal yet. They stopped him. What a stand for the Spartan defense. Austin Vance was stopped on the 2-yard line, and that's going to be a turnover on downs, and Connersville gets the ball back.
Yeah, you think it's interesting that the Rushville didn't just kick and take their 3 points there, but I'm looking at the roster, and I don't see any positions marked down as kickers. And we've seen Britt and Wilson come out and kick the punts and kick the rest of the night. So,
right, he's listed as a wide receiver and defensive back.
Right, so you wonder if the Lions don't have that kicker and don't have that person to make that field goal.
Sure. And that changes the game call, play calling and game plan a lot. If you don't have a kicking game, fourth down and short especially, you couldn't get better field position for Connersville if you're Rushville, if you wanted to. Mm-hmm. They're starting on their 2-yard line, and that's where you want to pin an offense to start.
There's a quick 2 or 3 yard gain there for the Spartans, just trying to get out of their end zone or get as far away as possible and pick up the first down in the process.
Absolutely. Room to breathe. This first set of downs right here is just wanting to get them some room to breathe, and there's no hurry. We got the lead. Let that clock tick away and keep the running game going. Rushville's showing the inability to stop it, so this is all working to our favor. And, game tempo is something that's real. That's something that coaches think about. If we can control the tempo of the game, and take, the more we have the ball, the less chance they have to score. So,
yep, especially when you have a lead too.
Absolutely. Got to carry up the middle. I couldn't see who was carrying that.
Chance Bentley, it looked like another 2 or 3 yard gain there.
So that's going to put us at 3rd and 4. 3rd and 4 to go, and we will be going from the 9-yard line. So this is a big test here. We want to get this first down. We don't want to punt the ball away from inside our own 10 and give Rushville a good field position to. 8 minutes left in the half, 7-point lead. Let's get this first down and keep this clock ticking and offense moving.
Yeah, something I noticed there is Cody Hogger came off the field and Carter went on. So you almost wonder, Carter's been running a lot of out wide and getting a lot of yards off it. So you wonder if that's what the Spartans are trying to do here, get a big first down.
Gavin's under center. The handoff is going to go to Carter. He's going to go to the right, outside, use some blockers, direct some blockers.
No, I don't think they got the first down.
I don't think they did either.
2 or 3 yards short.
So that's going to leave us at, they're saying no gain on the play, 4th and 4.
Oh.
And the punt unit's coming out for Connersville.
Yeah, that's a tough spot to punt in for Nolan Shaw. Not a whole lot of room. A different long snapper this week, as you, of course, Trot Davidson is hurt. So we'll see what happens here.
That's important. Special teams coaches tell you all the time that the long snapper is just as important as the kicker. He gets the punt away. Good booming kick with a good Spartan roll. Looks like it's going to go out right around midfield.
Yeah, Nolan did his job. You get the ball as far away from possible from the end zone so the defense doesn't have their back against the wall again. They've had to do that two times tonight, and the one time they held them and the one time they didn't.
Right, so Rushville's going to get the ball back on their own 48-yard line. 7:16 to go. Connersville's up 14-7. So, the hurry up. It's only got you 7 points so far. If you're Rushville, do you stick with it? Do you try to change it?
Yeah, I don't know. I wonder if they looked back and saw how much success the Knights out there where Knights had with the hurry up, and that's what their mindset was. But Spartans seemed pretty prepared for it.
That looked like some early movement on Rushville. That's probably going to come back about 5 yards. It is. It's going to be a false start. It looked like 78, which is, I thought it was 78. 76. Austin Kennedy.
Yep. Yeah, just one of them simple mental mistakes, went too early.
It is. He's playing the guard position, and that looked like it was going to be an outside run, and you've got to pull from that guard position to get outside quick.
Right.
And he jumped it just a little bit, cost him 5 yards. So we'll see what Rushville does here. 1st and 15. Austin's back to pass. Big throw over the middle. Oh! What a tip by Braxton Myers. Taco had a chance at it, just off the fingertips. But great defensive play by both Braxton and Taco on that.
Yeah, something I noticed the Spartans are doing now is they've stuck Braxton on a man for Thompson. I think that's probably their best option because Micah was on Thompson earlier, and Micah did his job and guarded him well, but Thompson is just he's a big guy.
You know, and if you're a fan of football, you want to see these two big, tall, lengthy, athletic, players going at it. So this is a fun matchup to watch, and we're lined up trips on the right side now for Rushville, and it's a handoff to Miller on the left side, and he stopped after a gain of 3.
Yeah, it looks like it'll put the Rushville Lions at about a 3rd and 12, 11 area. So it'll be interesting to see. They've had some success with the throwing or in the air tonight, so I'd imagine they'll go back to it here.
Yep, trips right again for Rushville. Austin's in the shotgun, and this is going to be flag on the other side of the field. There's a carry outside by Miller. He makes a move, and he springs into the open field, and Braxton's going to, no. It looks like he was down about the 1-yard line, but we got Laundry on the field, so let's see what the flag is going to be here.
Yeah, it looks like the ref and the Rushville coach are having a discussion, so I'd imagine that'll probably be on the Rushville side.
Yeah, and I don't think the Rushville coach is real happy about it either.
Yeah, no, he almost looks confused as to what the call was. I didn't see it.
I didn't see movement. I don't know if it was a hold, false start. They're saying,
oh, wow.
Well, that could be false start or illegal formation. So that may be what the argument was about.
Right. Right. I mean, that puts
either way, that negates a 53-yard run and near score for Rushville. So.
Yeah, I mean, that's huge.
Yeah, Connorsville can take a breath on that. So that's going to put them at long. That's a 3rd and 16 for Rushville from their own 46.
Yeah, and you see Dylan Thompson and number 2, Chase Wolf, come out wide over here for the wide receiver spot.
Yeah, and you've got Braxton lined up about 7 to 9 yards off. Vance is back to throw a deep pass, and there's going to be a flag, probably going to be pass interference.
Yeah, Taco looks like he might have got, or Braden Pearson, excuse me, looks like he might have got the back of number 2, Chase Wolf, and knocked him out of spot.
And, you know, I think that was, I don't think it was intentional. I think that Wolf was trying to readjust to the ball, and Taco was kind of looking at it and didn't see the contact
just kind of
coming.
Ran into each other.
Unfortunate break there. No. But what are we calling here?
It's not like college where it's a spot of the ball or spot of the flag. So I don't know how many yards exactly it is.
I think it's 15, if I'm not mistaken.
That'll put them 1 yard short of the first down. Yep.
All right, so that changes things. You go from a 3rd and 15 to a 3rd and 1. So now you've got options if you're Rushville.
Yeah, now you don't have to get the ball in the air if you don't want to.
Right.
If you can trust that running back to get in there, or even a QB sneak.
They got to him behind the line. That's a loss of 3. Miller, you know, he had one guy to beat to get outside, and we'll see who it is here that got in the backfield and made the play.
Gavin Frank, I believe. Yep.
It was Gavin Frank with another huge stop behind the line.
Yeah, and you look, and Braxton Myers was right there if Gavin Frank didn't have him.
Absolutely.
So you had 3 or 4 Spartan defenders right there and ready to attack.
You know, we talk again, we don't have a kicker for Rushville. So, you know, 4th and 5, they've got to go for it. Looks like they're going to go out wide again, and there's an incomplete pass. No flags, so that's going to be another turnover on downs for the Connorsville defense.
Yeah, Lucas Wolf and Braden Pearson have been going at it all night. They've been keeping it clean. The one flag wasn't necessarily intentional on either side. They're just trying to readjust to getting the best angle on the ball.
Right.
Just kind of made some contact. But, I mean, other than that, they've been playing very clean and aggressive football together.
They have. That's been a fun matchup, as well as watching Braxton go against Dylan Thompson. You know, a lot of talent on both sides of the ball in those two matchups.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
So we are down to 5 minutes and 40 seconds left. Connorsville still holds a 14-7 lead over Rushville in this war on 44. Connorsville just got the ball. If you're just tuning in, on a turnover of downs, they've got the ball on their own 43-yard line. Gavin Pearson's getting under center again for this I formation. And Camden, you got to think we're going to see a lot more running here. No, we got to drop. Oh. He pulled it down to pass, and it looks like number 22. Is that correct?
Yep. Number 22. There's no 22 listed here. 25. 25. Sam Barta.
Sam Barta. I know his dad. if I had to guess.
Yeah, and you look, Braden Pearson was wide open here downfield for that play, and you wonder if maybe a block was missed and that allowed that guy to come through, or if they didn't expect the Rushville Lions to adjust like that on the fly.
Yeah, 25 got back there quick, though.
He did.
That was just a three-step drop back for Gavin. Oh, but here we go. Braden Pearson. Oh, he's going to truck somebody. Boy, you don't see that often.
No, that was, Braden Pearson there on the carry. That was you haven't seen, or I don't believe I've seen that play this year from the Spartans yet.
No.
A lot of movement going on in the backfield, but a couple great blocks, and, Braden Pearson lowered his head and went through somebody.
Absolutely. He's known to be more elusive and speed of a rusher and receiver, but he absolutely lowered his shoulders and took the contact right to Rushville.
Yeah, I counted 7 yards after the initial hit there.
Yeah. Love to see that effort. That's going to fire the sideline up, too, when the team sees him dropping his shoulders and taking hits like that. Mike is up the middle. A miss tackled. All right, Micah with the carry up to the Spartan 30-yard line. Rushville 30-yard line.
Yeah, that's 2 big runs for the Spartans, and we talked about it earlier. If it's not broke, don't fix it.
But and look at this. The last 2 carries have been Braden Pearson and then Micah, and not Chance or Hogger. So maybe Rushville's playing a little bit more of the stuff, the 2-3 yard big guys up the middle. Yeah. And Connersville said, okay, well, let's throw them some speed. And the last 2 plays have gained a net of 40 yards. So
yeah, it'll be interesting to see because, it looks like the Lions got quite a few guys up the middle here. So, you think maybe they keep doing that and they'll finally learn their lesson.
Absolutely. And Rushville's defense has been on the field a lot. So you got to think fatigue's probably getting them a little bit, trying to get to that halftime break. Chance with the ball carry up about 4 yards, it looks like.
Yep.
So we're looking at a 2nd and 6. There's 3 minutes and 27 seconds left on the game clock.
There's mixing that up again. You go from Micah and Braden Pearson, who go out wide and get big runs. And then you got, I believe that was Chance Bentley on that run right there.
Was Chance.
And, just stuffing it up the middle.
We talked earlier about the crowd. It is homecoming night. It's homecoming night here at Connersville, and you got a big crowd, and, they love seeing this tough Spartan football team coming out here and, performing at the level that they've been performing at pretty consistently. Micah with a big hit. Had a great carry, but that was a good stick.
Yeah, that was actually Carter DeBoard there on the hit, but yes.
Or it was Carter. Sorry, I thought it was Micah.
Very big hit for, I believe that was number 17, Ralph Eakins. He was basically just sitting there waiting on him.
Absolutely. And we called that name on both sides of the ball tonight, too, for Rushville. So 3rd and short, Gavin on the keeper. Plenty for the first down. Looks like he's up to the 15, 16-yard line. We're going to spot him down at.
Yeah, number 62, Levi DeGroat. I believe that's who that is. All Gavin had to do was follow him.
That's it. You got a big guy that can make the hole for you. You just, the door's open, you walk through it.
Oh, yeah.
So we see cars lining up for the halftime show for the homecoming and the homecoming court and whatnot. 2 minutes left here at Spartan Field, and Connersville's in great position. They're on their 16-yard line. Fresh set of downs. You got to think, boy, they'd love to go up into the halftime 21-7. There's a pass to Braden Pearson. Great catch. Yards after the catch. Braden, what do you think, 7 yards he got after the catch on that?
Oh, yeah, that was Keegan Bowles there, on the tackle. Taco just once again proving that he is not that wide receiver that everyone has kind of thought of him to be. He's that tough guy who can put his head down and run through somebody or run with somebody. Hanging on the back of him, basically.
Absolutely. And good for holding on to the ball, too. You got to think those guys are hitting you hard. They're trying to strip, and he's shown great toughness this game. Give Connersville a fresh set of downs. We're down to 1:17 on the clock. 1st and goal for Connersville. We're in the I formation. Gavin's lined up under center. The snap's away. It's a handoff to Chance Bentley. Gets tripped up in the backfield. Makes it down to the 2-yard line.
Yeah, it looks like one of the linemen there might just have his leg out a little far. Nothing big. Chance just got tripped up a little bit. That was going to be, that was probably a touchdown right there.
That probably was.
There was a wide open lane. But, that's all right. You got still 50 seconds left here in the half.
Right.
I think we're at the 4-yard line.
Yeah,
4-yard line.
And clock management comes into it a little bit here. Connorsville used one timeout already, so it looks like they're letting the clock go down. 10 seconds on the play clock. They hurry to the line. Gavin with the keeper. I think Rushville saw that one coming, but Gavin they're signaling touchdown, but there's a flag on the field.
You see the Rushville coach came out pretty quick there. He wasn't happy about something. I'm not sure exactly what took place.
The far side referee signaled touchdown, but there is a flag right where the lineman would have been going at it. So let's see what the call is here.
Referee's talking it over.
Assisting the runner against the offense.
What do you call that?
I believe it. What I heard was assisting the runner on the offense. I'm not sure exactly. I don't think I've ever heard that one before.
Okay, so that's something that's just coming about here in the last couple of years, where basically if there's a pile trying to stop, you can't send a player up behind the runner to advance the pile. And you see 62 there was carrying him out of that pile. So
I got you now. That was a good call. That was a good eye by the refs to see that.
Sure.
You're, of course, a Spartan fan, you don't want to see that. But
No, especially, we're down to 24 seconds left on the game clock. Second and 6, second and goal from the 6-yard line. This is a good test. This is a good test for Connorsville. They've got 24 seconds, and they've got 2 more attempts to get this ball punched into the end zone. And don't forget, if we don't get across the goal line, we've got a great kicker, Nolan Shaw, that can stop that, drop us 3 points if we need him to.
Oh, yeah, I'd say we pretty well got a secured point here either way it goes.
Yep.
You hate to say that, but I feel pretty confident in Nolan Shaw.
I think that was a charged timeout for Connorsville, and the officials letting them know you've got 1 timeout left. Rushville's defense coming back out onto the field. They'll start the play clock on the official signal. And there's the signal. We're lined up in I form. Gavin's going back under center. The snap's away. It's a pitch to Chance. Chance looked like he slipped just a little bit again.
Got to about the 4-yard line there.
4-yard line. And let's see, do we have a quick timeout for Connorsville? We do.
Yep. Connorsville using up that last timeout here. You might as well. Got nothing to lose. You just run and play clock down if you don't.
Well, and here's the thing. We have no more timeouts. This is 3rd down. So if we don't get it, your kicking unit has to be ready to get out out there on the field. You've only got 17 seconds left. So, this is going to be an interesting next minute of football to see what Coach Lynch does here. And you got to think Gavin's able to drop back and make a pass too. So we can't take that out of the equation. The incomplete pass would stop the clock and give your kicker some time to get on the field. So maybe they go for a throwing play and they tell Gavin, hey, if it's not there, don't force it. Throw an incomplete pass and we'll come out and take 3 points into halftime.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea because like you said, with 17 seconds left, that's going to take that's a short time to get your kicking team out there.
Absolutely.
And everybody set up and be able to get a clean transition off.
Absolutely. So we're lined up in the standard I formation we've been running all night. Nobody out wide. But, Connorsville, if they go for the run, again, Rushville's not shown that they can really step up and stop them. So a lot of options for Connorsville. Gavin's under center. The snap's away. It's a carry to Bentley. Bentley is rushing. Oh, I think he just short. No, they're calling touchdown. Near side official called touchdown.
Yeah, that was close. That was very close. It looks like Bentley just barely squeaked that ball across the goal line.
I think there was a last effort there to just give that extra inch to get him across the goal line.
Just pure toughness there.
That little dive right there.
Yep. Like I said, just pure toughness and not stopping when you get hit. He had two guys that are grabbing onto him, holding him back, and he still was able to push through it and get the touchdown.
Absolutely. Nolan Shaw in here for the extra point attempt. And he is, there's a mishandle on the catch, but the field goal is still good. The extra point still good by Nolan Shaw, even after a little bumble there. So I think we'll keep it right here for 11 seconds. Coming into halftime, the fireworks going off, and we haven't talked about that. What a step up that Connersville football's had for this home football game, and the production that they put on with the fireworks. And
yeah, things have changed a lot, when Ryan Lynch just came in. The intensity has picked up. The energy has picked up. I feel like he connects with the players very well. He knows a lot of them on a personal level.
Oh, sure.
So I think that's brought a completely new energy to the team.
Absolutely.
New idea, almost, of Connersville Spartan football.
It really has, and the community's got behind it. You see our cheerleaders, they're even down here doing 21 push-ups, keeping them in shape, so it's just good for everybody all the way around.
Yeah, I don't think there's hardly any seats open here tonight.
No. So we got Nolan Shaw back for the kickoff, and let's see if he dribbles this one up the middle to make them return it and run some of that clock down. Great kick. Right at the goal line, so they are going to have to run it. He had a foot across the goal line, so okay. Touchback it is. 9.5 seconds left on the game clock. I can't imagine Rushville would, they may try a last-ditch Hail Mary, but...
Yeah, and when you do that, you risk the, pick six. That's the last thing you want going into a half down by 2 scores, where they do get the ball back after half, so you just want to keep it right here.
Yep.
But
and, we've had great pass defense. You've got Braden Pearson back there, and Braxton Myers. For the life, I've known that kid since he was 2, and I couldn't get his name. But you've got them back there. You've got Carter. Those are athletes.
Yeah, you got Micah back there, too. They're all lining up about 20 yards deep.
Yeah.
And they're expecting it, so it would be interesting to see what Rushville comes out.
I think if I was Rushville, I'd probably take a knee, go into halftime, and talk about it. I don't think I'd want to risk throwing towards that group of safeties, we'll call them now. They're, 20 yards off the ball.
Yeah, no, that's a pretty athletic group that I don't want. If I'm Rushville, I don't want anything to do with them.
No. And they're going to run a screen play, so they've got some blockers out in front of them. It looked like Hogger was the first one to make contact, wasn't it?
Yeah, it looked like it was, and it looks like the receiver just caught up to the lineman and blockers just a little bit too quick.
Yeah.
Still, though, not a bad pickup for Rushville. That was not a bad play call if the blockers could get out farther.
Sure. And, he went out of bounds, so we stopped the clock. 2.6 seconds left here at Spartan Field.
You got that same force still back about 15, 20 yards deep still.
Yeah, they're going to just stay in prevent, and they're just going to, and that same play, screen play to the right side, left side rather, and that's going to do it. It's going to be halftime. The score is Connersville with 21, Rushville with 7 here at Spartan Field. We will be right back with you for the halftime show after this 1-minute break.
Don's Auto Sales and Tires, 126 West 2nd Street, gives you the very best deals in tires. Don's has all major brands available in stock and in all price ranges. You can rely on Don's Auto Sales and Tires, in business for over 40 years. And Don's Auto Sales has a large selection of quality pre-owned vehicles in prices ranging from $1,000 to $30,000. Need new tires or a quality vehicle? Available from Don's Auto Sales and Tires, 126 West 2nd Street, Connersville. The phone number is 825-7730. Are you thinking about buying or selling your home? Stay local and call Trish Smith at Better Homes and Gardens First Realty Group. She will walk you through the process to make an easy transition and lead you to your dream home. Please contact Trish at 265-2663 to begin your journey today.
Welcome back here to Spartan Field, where the Connersville Spartans are up 21-7 over the Rushville Lions in this war on 44. And what a game it has been so far. Camden, what are some of your thoughts from watching this first half of football here at Spartan Field tonight?
Well, I think it's a very energetic game. Everybody's into the game, but something that the Rushville Lions have showed is that they cannot stop the run game from the Spartans. They've had, 4 different guys, Hogger, DeBoard, Buchanan, and Bentley, all picking up, pitching in different times and different spots and getting big yards, and that's what's important. Early in this game, they've really tired out that defense. We haven't seen a whole lot of passing, but we know it's there for the Spartans if it's needed.
It is. And, we talked a little bit about it in the first half. Clock management's big. When you got the lead, and the risk you run when you're throwing these passing plays into your offense is incomplete passes. They stop the clock.
Right.
And Chris Merman used to say it best, tick, 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 tick. We love to see that clock tick away when we've got especially a 2-score lead. So I don't expect to see much passing from Connersville in the second half, unless Rushville to come out, score some points, and make this more of a contest where Connersville would need some big yardage. I think we'll see another half of run-heavy offense from Connersville.
Yeah, you think Rushville gets the ball back here, so they're definitely looking to come right away with that hurry-up offense they've been doing. Worked on that first drive a little bit. They got downfield, ultimately got stopped, and then they ended up scoring off a fumble.
Sure.
But you think with them having the ball, they got to come out here and score.
Yeah, they do, and Connersville received it, so Rushville is going to get the kickoff at the half. And I think in their locker room, their coach is probably saying, listen, this first drive has got to count. We've got to go out and send a message that, don't put us away. We're not done in this game. Watching him on the sidelines a little bit, speaking of the Rushville coach, I think he wasn't happy with a couple of calls in the first half. He seemed a little bit fired up. So that team's probably getting a pretty motivated speech right now.
Yeah.
So you got to think, and not only that, but what this game means to the kids. He's going to remind them of that. Listen, there's a trophy at stake here. There's bragging rights at stake here. And Connersville, are they going to get the three-peat? Rushville doesn't want them to get it, that's for sure.
Yeah, you think Rushville on both sides of the ball. Their offense, they did the hurry-up offense, which makes me think that they went back to South Dearborn's game last week and saw the success that South Dearborn had with that hurry-up offense.
Sure.
It hasn't paid off for them tonight, but the Connersville Spartans know what that looks like now.
They do.
They had a rough South Dearborn game. They know what to expect, and, they're just playing the ball a lot better now.
Yeah, and, we talked about it a little bit in the first half. With our offense being on the field and running and that clock ticking, our defense wasn't on the field a whole lot in the first half. So, fatigue's not probably as big of a factor as it was, last week versus South Dearborn, because our defense has had some decent break,
Right.
But we've got a lot of guys that play both sides of the ball. So, you gotta manage their minutes and where they're at fatigue-wise. But the defense should, if they continue to play like they played in the first half, I think we come out here and, barring Rushville really coming out firing out of the gate, I think Connersville's got a good chance of holding them off and maybe putting a few more points on the board ourselves. But either way, I think the promise is going to be that both teams are going to come out here to seal this. Rushville's just got a little bit bigger of a hill to climb to get there.
Yeah, something I'm thinking about for the Spartans coming back into this half is definitely stopping the Rushville right away. But when it comes to the offensive side of things, you think of Cody Hogger. He's had a great game tonight, but he's coming off of an injury and hasn't had a whole lot of yards and a whole lot of playing time yet this year. So you think you got to get him lots of reps.
Yep.
Get him back into the flow of things. I don't know how much that injury is still bothering him or if at all. So you just got to get him back into the flow of things because he would be a very key, important thing coming into the next couple of tough weeks.
Absolutely. Not even, just carrying the ball, but he's made some very crucial blocks to spring other guys open. And some great tackles on defense. So, if the injury's bothering him, he's not showing too much of it tonight because he's had some great play.
Oh, yeah, for sure. And you speak about the War on 44 and what it means to these kids and what it means to the towns, both Rushville and Connersville. One of our very own, Lucas Barron, did a video on War on 44, and here it is.
Yeah, and you probably better than I know how much it means to the student section here and the team and, the community. Sure, we get behind it. We love the rivalry, but for you guys in school right now in the student section, we got a great cheer block down there. The cheer block is going wild. They've been going wild all night. How much does that mean to you guys coming out here and supporting this team and getting this trophy?
Oh, yeah, it means a lot. You know, the kids come around school, and the energy's a lot different. You know, me being a junior, I've seen 2 years of Connersville football, and it's been nothing like this both years, and a lot of things have changed. So it's good to see. It's good to see the energy back up and bring a lot more to the high school.
Good deal. Well, I think we've got a couple things coming up here for this halftime. So what do we got coming up first here, Camden?
Yeah, we'll kick it over to the War on 44 video, and then we have a video about the construction in town, and then a St. Gabe's video. So we'll kick it over to those.
A long-standing tradition between two neighboring communities. Each year, the Connersville Spartans go head-to-head with a close rival, the Rushville Lions. But this isn't just any old conference matchup. There are many years of emotions and history tied to this event. We took a deeper dive into what the War on 44 is truly about.
The War on 44 is a great rivalry. It's, you know, we're very close.
The tradition means everything. It's something every year. You mark that game, you know it's going to be a dogfight, and that's a game you want to win in big fashion every year.
Connersville currently possesses the trophy after back-to-back years of victory. With the momentum shifted their way, the team has many high hopes for this year's matchup as they look to complete the three-peat.
Anytime you beat somebody 2 or 3 times in a row or whatever, or played good game against them the last few years, then that sets the mindset for the team to come in here and be positive and have that energy and expectation of winning the game.
That trophy for sure, that's something that we want to bring back, and the motivation is, you know, we just want to prove everybody wrong, you know, change the culture. We got a lot of support right now. We're having a good year, so we want to keep winning and keep the tradition going.
But the players and coaches aren't the only ones who experience this tradition. With two faithful crowds constantly following, both communities are able to share the tradition of the War on 44 together.
One thing about that game is it's always packed. When you get the fans and the community behind you and the support, it gives you that extra little adrenaline and that, you know, positivity that you need.
It's amazing. When you look up in the stands and it's standing room only, that just gives you a boost. And then when the crowd roars on a touchdown or a big play, it just feels amazing.
The Lions will travel to Spartan Field this Friday, September 16th. With only one team able to take home the trophy, two communities will really experience the true meaning of Friday Night Lights.
And welcome back here to Spartan Field as they are doing the homecoming drive-thrus, and they're getting ready to announce the homecoming king and queen. Every year, you know, the seniors look to this as a big event, and it should be interesting to see who gets it.
Yeah, we got all of them out there at midfield, and, well, they're still arriving, it looks like. But, yeah, this is a big deal. This is, you know, somebody gets to wear this title all year till next year, and then they get to come back at this game and crown the next king and queen. So, you know, anticipation's high, emotions are high. And
yeah, I'm not sure exactly how many sets, or you call them couples, are out there running for king and queen, but it looks like there's quite a few, maybe 4 or 5.
Yeah, this is this might come down to the wire.
Yeah, this should be exciting.
2 sets of competition tonight.
I'm not sure when they will announce it. Try and listen for it.
Once again, with us tonight, last year's homecoming.
Okay, so we'll just go ahead and kick it to the guys in the truck and let them take this over here and listen in as we.
Tonight, your 2022 homecoming king is Luke Morris. And your 2022 homecoming queen is Edie Judd.
And welcome back, as we just got word of the homecoming king and queen. Congratulations to Luke Morris and Edie Judd. Two both very smart and very good people, very both deserving.
Yeah, I don't know Luke that well. I know Edie through soccer. She plays soccer with my daughter, and just a sweet girl and a beast of a goalie. She is a beast on that soccer field, and she doesn't let much get by her. So congratulations to both of them. Definitely something that's going to be a highlight of their high school career.
Oh yeah, that's something they will remember forever, and I mean, as they should.
Sure. And then you get to come back and see the alma mater and crown the next king and queen next year, but that's the thing, you get to be this for the whole year.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Like I said, congratulations to both of them, both very deserving. I know we had Luke up here in the booth with us last week, and he got a little bit of a shout out. So, like I said, congratulations to them both.
And her dress, buddy, that is some sparkling dress right there.
Yep.
Yeah, congrats to both of them, and
Yeah, all right, and now we'll go back to the construction and St. Gabe's videos done by the high school.
Here at St. Gabriel Catholic School, you can see construction, fencing, and equipment being brought in. St. Gabe's has been working on not only a renovation, but a brand new building.
The 5-year plan originated in 2016 through 2017. In the new building project, we will have a full cafeteria and kitchen and a full gymnasium. The work around St. Gabriel has been a long process. It started with the demolition of the convent on the corner of 9th and Grand. Then they put up the new fencing that is around there for that area. Just a couple of weeks ago, we took down the old playground equipment. We're hoping that the new equipment and new surfacing will go into the ground this spring.
While work may have begun, the school has been putting in a lot of work behind the scenes to fundraise for the needed repairs.
The most amazing part, I'd say kind of in the money realm, and we were told that there would be about $1.6 million worth of support. To date, we will finish out this whole phase 1 of building the brightest beacon of hope, with $3 million. Everyone has been blown away by the fact of what our parish and what the Lord has been able to do through our parish throughout this project. It's not just about the money, but what that says, that ability to take what was only supposed to be $1.5 million or thereabout, and turn that through the Lord's grace into $3 million fundraised. Says something a lot about how much people have come together. This project at St. Gabriel as the miracle in Connorsville.
The real goal of this project is to bring a better educational environment to the students who go here and give the parish a common goal to strive towards. So as you drive by on Grand Avenue in the coming months, take a look at how it's going.
As you know, there's a lot of construction going on around town, so we decided to take a deeper look at the construction and when they plan to open.
I can't give you specific dates on opening because some of the businesses are having problems getting the materials they need to open. So that's going to be very flexible. I know McDonald's is moving along pretty quickly. I don't know their exact date. Domino's should be opening, I would think, any time. They were waiting on some equipment to get delivered. And I can tell you that this projected start date for the Dunkin' Donuts is the 9th of September. Pavies on the south side of the town is starting to get closer to their wrap-up.
There's been many delays in construction across town with the new and upcoming businesses, with no set-in-stone dates of openings for Pavies, McDonald's, and Domino's.
What do we have to do when we have setbacks on the job? Well, we just have to try and, first off, make the best of what's happened, and then, try to figure out what the best choice is to move forward. We do have to work around the weather quite a bit. We have to follow deadlines set by the general contractor in order to try and get paid in a timely fashion. We need to try and meet the dates for the amount of work complete that they are looking for.
As construction's getting done, we can see that Domino's will be opening September 19th, McDonald's and Pavey's will be opening within the next couple months, and we can also look forward to new businesses being open in 2023.
And welcome back here to Spartan Bowl. They just got announced at the homecoming, or not Spartan Bowl, excuse me, Spartan Field. My apologies.
Habits die hard, don't they?
Yeah. Just got announced the homecoming king and queen, and now the band is out there on the field. As always, they do a great job.
Yeah, they have a great production, and the other thing you love to see with the band is the parents and it's a team effort. There are so many parents out there helping them drag props in and different instruments in, but Connersville Marching Band always does a great job at the halftime.
Oh yeah, you think that, and the color guard. The color guard are pretty good back there too. All around, it's a great show to watch at halftime.
Absolutely. I can tell you this, I would have zero success in the color guard.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Don't trust me with anything long and metal to throw in the air, because that's probably going to have a very bad ending.
Yeah, I can probably say the same thing.
Yeah. And that's a talent of itself, Would just, you come out for Friday Night Lights, you get to see a great football game, you get to see a great band, you get to see students building floats and competing with each other, a great cheer block cheering on their team. What else can you ask for on a Friday fall night in Connersville, Indiana?
Oh yeah, I mean, it's perfect. You got a great football game going on. I mean, your home Connersville Spartans are beating the Rushville Lions 21-7. So I mean, that of course make everybody excited here on this side of the stands, and like you said, everything else going on, it really just makes it a perfect night.
It really does, and the only thing that makes this better, Camden, that's going to be a Connersville win and that trophy getting hoisted out at midfield by the Connersville Spartans, and looking forward to a great second half, a great battle. I don't think Rushville's going to lay down or go away. I think they're going to come out swinging and see what they can do here in the second half. So what do you think they're going to do offensively? You think they're going to go more to an air attack and try to get some yards back and get down the field and get some scores in, or?
Yeah, I definitely think the air game will be crucial here for the Rushville Lions. The Spartans have definitely picked up a lot more man, and they figured out who needs to be guarded more closely.
Sure.
And but you look back, I think that was maybe end of first quarter, beginning of second quarter. Rushville Lions had a lot of success in the air. They had one drive where they went from probably their own 20 down to the Spartans 10.
Sure.
Just in the air. So
sure.
I think that's something they got to come back to here. This first drive, they got to come out here with the bang.
Yeah, and I think when we get down to the goal line setting, if Rushville makes it down into the red zone, you got to think that Big 21 Dylan Thompson is going to be a favorite target for Austin Vance, outside of Braxton, and I can't speak to any other teams really that Rushville's played so far outside of Franklin County. But you got to think he probably wins a lot of those one-on-one jump balls in the end zone. But you've got somebody in Braxton Myers standing across the line from you that doesn't want that to happen.
Oh yeah, you think they're two very similar builds, very tall, athletic, and they're both very football smart. They know what to do and when to do it. They got great hands of keeping a hold of the football or knocking the football out of the air if you're on the defensive side. So I think that's a matchup that will continue to grow all night. You think of the DBs for Connersville, you got Buchanan, DeBoard, Myers, and Pearson. All four of them are playing phenomenal football right now.
They are. And Gavin Frank, linebacker, he's been in the backfield and made, and I believe they were both on third downs, big tackles for loss made, and that's where you need the defense. That third down is crucial. If you can stop a team on the third down, 3rd and 4, 3rd and 5, because Rushville, they've got some talent that can get 4 and 5 yards, but to see our defenders getting back there and tackles for loss are always a great thing to have on third down. And I'd like to see a little bit more getting after the quarterback this second half coming up here, especially with the air attack. Hopefully we can get some D linemen back there, get some linebackers, and touch him, let him know, hey, we're here.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I can only recount one time tonight where the Spartans have got to the quarterback, and that was when Gavin Jones got to him pretty good and prevented a pass But like you said, with the throwing game, which we can probably guess the Rushville Lions are going to be coming out in, you got to put pressure on that quarterback. But you cannot let, wide receivers like Dylan Thompson or even Wolf, you can't let them get open.
No, you can't. You can't. And there's got to be a balance there. You can't send the house on every snap. You can't blitz every snap. You got to be smart and strategic. Maybe, Rushville's ran a pretty consistent package, having 3 wideouts. If you see them get into a trips with a wideout on the other side of the field, maybe that's a good time to send an extra DB in there because you got a tight end or somebody pulling off the line. Right. But I think you got to be smart with the blitz. But a lot of it comes back down to that line. That line's job every time is to get back there and disrupt the quarterback. So hopefully the defensive line coach is in there telling hey, listen, get after that quarterback this half because he's going to be dropping back to throw the ball. And I think we'll see that coming into the second half.
Yeah, you think of Orion Lynch and all these new coaches and new ideas that he has. They're all very football smart. That's been proven in the first 4 games this year. And I believe that's not going to change here in the second half.
No, I don't see that. I think a lot of the same is what Connersville will do here in the second half. Take that clock down and enjoy this lead. But again, Rushville gets a quick score, and that changes things.
Right.
You've got a lead, but we're in a 1-possession game at that point, and that might change the approach a little bit, but not too much because still you want to run the ball, you want to keep the clock moving. Right now, Rushville's got to play not only the Spartans, but they got to play the clock too.
Yeah, and if you're the Spartans here, and if the Rushville Lions come out here and score, you at least got to put something on the board in that next drive, whether that be a field goal or a touchdown. That will definitely change over the momentum. That's something the Spartans cannot let the Lions do, is get the momentum and run with it.
Absolutely. And what a halftime we've had. We've had the King and Queen, the homecoming King and Queen announced, and one more time, who was that?
That was Luke Morris King and Edie Judd Queen.
So congratulations to both of them. We've got the teams back on the field warming up, and that's going to wrap up the halftime show here at Spartan Field. We'll be right back with you with second half action on the War on 44 after this 1-minute break.
George's Pharmacy and Medical Equipment welcomes you to stop by our Connersville location at 330 East 5th Street. George's is proud to offer you friendly hometown service and the convenience of free delivery. Also, our medical equipment staff is there to help with whatever you need. George's Gifts has that special something for any occasion, birthdays, weddings, bereavement, or to brighten someone's day. George's, we are here for you. 765-825-6251. Wilson Lawson Myers Insurance Agency is dedicated to protecting you and your family at a price you can afford. Wilson Lawson Myers are licensed insurance professionals striving to be your agency of choice. Wilson Lawson Myers is an independent agency representing numerous companies for all your needs. Finding the right insurance begins with finding the right agency. That is Wilson Lawson Myers Insurance Agency at 521 Central Avenue in Connersville. Phone 825-5111.
And welcome everyone back to Spartan Field, where we have 24 minutes of football left here to start the second half. The Connersville Spartans out to a commanding 21-7 lead over the Rushville Lions in this War on 44. So the Spartans took the opening kickoff, and we are set to kick off, and Rushville will be receiving to start the second half. Camden, looking forward to a good second half.
Oh, yeah, for sure. You got Nolan Shaw here kicking the ball off to the Rushville Lions. You can't complain about that. He's a very good kicker, very capable to put it in the back of that end zone if he wants to. So it'll be interesting to see what happens.
And the kick is away. Rushville's going to field it at about the 2-yard line. Got a hole, got a big hole. Uh-oh. He's out to midfield and stopped just short of midfield at the 49-yard line, and that looks like it was number 1, Keegan Bowles.
Yeah, there's that momentum I was talking about at halftime. That's something you can't let the Rushville Lions get, and they picked up quite a bit of that from a good 40-plus yard kick return. So it'll be interesting to see if they come out in that hurry-up offense that they were in the first half. So
well, they're taking the field with some urgency. So it looks like we're going to see a lot of the same from them. And here we go into this trips right, but they don't have anybody opposite side. So trips right, and it's a screenplay to start the second half for Rushville. He gets outside the numbers, and he is down. What a hit by Gavin. Hey, look, Gavin Frank with the hit.
Yeah, very good read for the Rushville Lions. That was Dylan Thompson who held Braxton Myers at bay there.
Rushville's at the 38-yard line, marching already. Austin Vance back, hands the ball off to Eakers. He is outside the numbers, and we got a flag. Looks like it's going to be a hold, but what a hit on the far side of the field.
Yeah, and we talked about it at the halftime, you know, seeing if the Rushville Lions would come back out in that hurry-up offense. And I mean, they are.
They sure have. The first two plays have been very explosive. It's going to bring them back here with a hold, so we're going to count back 5 yards, it looks like. And that's going to put them at a 1st and 15.
Yep.
Oh, it's a face mask.
Whoa. That'll be quite a few yards there.
Yeah, so we're going to count that back quite a few steps.
Against the offense as well as the placement spinner.
Looked like there was some confusion, but yeah, it is face masking. Oh, there was two fouls on the play.
Yeah.
So face masking on Rushville and a holding on Rushville.
Oh, wow. That's a lot of yards there.
Looks like the face mask was declined, but Connorsville's going to accept the holding penalty and put them back on the 50-yard line, and that's going to put them at 20 yards to go. So 20 yards to get a first down.
Yeah, looks like Vance a little bit. Something fell out. I believe it was mouth guard there.
Screen play, quick throw to the outside. Oh, did he catch it or did he not? Nope, they're calling it incomplete.
Incomplete, and we talked about putting pressure on the quarterback during the pass plays, and you see, I believe that was Gavin Jones there, got to Vance the quarterback very quick.
And we need a lot of that. You know, they've already showed we've had 2 passing plays, one rush by Rushville so far. So it looks like they're going to try the air game, and it's crucial to get back there and just, you know, check in the neighborhood with the quarterback. Let him know. Yeah, and they got back there to him again. Big stop for a loss.
I believe that was, yes, Nate Garrison.
Nate Garrison with the big stop.
I mean, that's huge. We talked about momentum, and Rushville came out and got that big run to start. And between a penalty and their Spartan defense just playing phenomenal, they haven't had anywhere to go.
Leaves us at 3rd and 22. The snap is off. Austin drops back to, he's rolling out left. Big throw coming here. He's got an open receiver and a catch. Wow, what a beautiful catch and toss, and that was Braden Wilson on the reception for Rushville.
Not a whole lot you can do there.
No.
I mean, I believe, I can't tell, that was Micah there on the guard, and I mean, that was good defense. That was just, the ball was put right where it needed to be.
Absolutely, absolutely, a great toss and catch there. And that gives the Rushville Lions a first down and goal from the 8-yard line. So this is exactly what we talked about, not letting them get out to the jump in the second half and get a quick score. So Connorsville really needs their red zone defense to show up here.
Yep.
Snaps high. There's a handoff to, I think it was Eakers, if I'm not mistaken. He gets 1 or 2 yards.
Yeah, that's the big play. I feel like each time the Rushville Lions have been on the field, there's been one big play that have hurt the Spartans.
Yeah, and that catch is, you know, that's ESPN top 10 stuff there. Handoff goes to the left side to Eakers again, and he is in the end zone for a Rushville touchdown.
Yeah, a good outside run by number 11. That is 17, excuse me, Eakins. And the Rushville Lions came out hot. They came out with a purpose.
They did, and we talked about it, that we're going to see more air attack in the second half, and they surely came out and did exactly what, you know, we should be getting paid more money for this, you know.
Yeah.
Maybe we should be down there on the sideline. But no, they come out and made a quick score, kicks up on the extra point. It is no good.
Yeah, and that comes back to the thing of, I still don't, like, there's no kicker labeled on their roster.
No, and that's going to hurt, you know. And now we're in the position, if Rushville scores, they've got to get a 2-point conversion to tie this game up.
Oh, yeah.
And that's the damage of not having a kicker.
And that's hard to do, especially with the Spartan defense.
It is. So we're going to see, I think, some more rushing from Connorsville. I think they'll keep the ball on the ground and try to click some of this clock away. Don't imagine they'll go to the air too much. You know, Connorsville's still in control. That's the thing. They're not playing down. They're not playing tied. They're still in the lead.
And just chew away the clock.
That's it. That's it. Played control football. Play it to our advantage. But the big thing is, you know, the defensive coaches are probably over there getting them in a huddle saying, listen, we can't give up them big plays. Those big plays are going to kill us in the long stretch. So,
yeah, and I feel like that's been like a thing this year is each drive, whatever team we played has had one big play, and that's hurt the Spartans. And, you know, as the season goes on and the schedule gets just a little bit tougher, that's something that's got to clean up.
Yeah, Braden Wilson's back to kick off for Rushville. He was the one that just caught the 50-yard reception. Kick is away. Let's see if that goes out of bounds. No.
Wow.
Rolls into the end zone for a touchback. Connorsville touchback. Oh, that was close, wasn't it?
It was. I mean, that was right at the pylon.
Yeah. And legal procedure and getting us out to the 40-yard line sure would have helped Connorsville have some room to do some good things on offense.
Yep.
Either way, Connorsville's offense coming out on the field. Rushville's probably fighting with some new life.
Yeah, you think we've talked about it all night ever since the first half ended is just run the ball, chew clock, don't give up any chances. You know, Rushville is hungry. I mean, they just showed that in that drive.
Yeah, and you know, it's something Connorsville's got to do. We had two big turnovers.
Right.
Rushville didn't turn the ball over in the first half, so we got to protect the ball here. It looks like we're going to go back to the standard I formation we ran and had success with. Gavin's under center. Handoff is that Chance? Yep.
Yes, Chance Bentley. Chance Bentley, I mean, he's been doing it all year, but just showing that pure brute strength. He just ran through somebody.
Absolutely.
Right there.
Absolutely. They call that the truck stick in Madden.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's exactly what that was.
Yep.
Clock winds down, and I mean, that's exactly what you want to see for the Spartans.
It is. Chunk yardage, keep the ball on the ground, protect the ball. That's the biggest thing. You know, a turnover right now not only gives Rushville the ball back, but you'd start talking about swinging momentum very heavily.
And, I mean, you think if we do it right here,
great field position.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
All right, so we've got, looks like Braden Pearson out wide. Quick handoff to Hogger. Yeah.
Yes. Scared there for a second. I seen the ball pop up. I'm not sure exactly what happened. We'll see in the replay here.
Quick handoff. That was
Oh, yeah.
He did. He bobbled it for a second.
Great hands to be able to get that ball back, because you think if number one, Keegan Boyles, gets that ball, I mean, he's out wide and nobody's touching him.
Yeah, he's gone. But either way, Connorsville picks up a first down there, and that may have been Hogger's longest run from scrimmage there.
Which that's awesome to see.
Absolutely. Absolutely, especially coming back off an injury. Gavin's under center, the snap's in. The handoff is going to go to Chance Bentley again.
Yeah, and Rushville seemed ready for that one, you know, back to, I believe that's 3 times in a row between Hogger and Bentley of running it up the middle. So you think, I see Hogger coming off. So we don't know if maybe, Buchanan's on, so maybe we can get an outside run here and really get some yardage.
Braden Pearson going out wide here to the near side of the field. I formation, we've been in that maybe shotgun a couple times tonight, but I formation's where we've spent most of our time on offense. The snap is there. Handoff is to Chance Bentley, who gets up to the Connorsville 45.
Yep, that'll be a first down for the Connorsville Spartans. It's a close one, but Bentley, able to change directions on the fly. Got hit there and still picked up 3 yards after the hit.
You know, something I liked about that run is he took number 62 and as Levi DeGroat gave him a little shove in the back, said, hey, block that way, and it sprung him for another few extra yards there. So first down run gives us a couple yards. Not sure who the ball carrier was there. It may have been a keeper by Gavin.
Yeah, I believe that was a keeper by Gavin, as he was the one laying at the bottom of that dog pile.
That's not a place you want to find yourself too often.
No, especially as a QB.
Yeah, you don't
right
want to
there
take
at the
those
line.
hits. A lot of big guys right around there.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
So 2nd down and 8 now for Connorsville. We're at our 48-yard line. Moved the ball pretty efficiently on this set of downs here. I formation again, nobody out wide. It's going to be a fake pitch. Oh, and Gavin's going to go down in the backfield. Looks like it's going to be about a 4 or 5 yard loss.
Yeah, a miscommunication there. I think Gavin Pearson was looking for Mikey Buchanan, and Mikey Buchanan was not looking for the ball.
Yeah.
Just a miscommunication. Definitely don't want that right here, as that's one of the mental mistakes that can turn the ball over pretty easily and give Rushville right back that momentum.
Yeah, and this is a big 3rd down and 13 for Connorsville, so you got to think we might see the ball get put in the air here. Nobody out wide. It looks like Gavin Jones is lined out in the tight end spot. But we drop back, and Gavin's going to roll to the right and just underthrow the ball.
Yeah.
So,
a lot of pressure, and the DBs were just playing great defense.
Yeah. Yep, nothing you can do there. And Gavin made the decision, didn't try to force it, throw the ball down to the ground and give Nolan the chance to try to pin Rushville deep here.
Yeah, Nolan's a great kicker. We've seen this happen in the first game of the year against Richmond, where he put Richmond on the 1 yard line.
Let's see that again right here.
Oh, yeah.
That would be great.
That'd be huge. Number 1, Keegan Boyle is back to receive the kick for Rushville.
A little bit of a high snap. Oh, the Rushville got close. Oh, there's going to be a flag on the play for running into the kicker. Now, here's what comes into question. Did they hit the plant leg of the kicker? Because that's going to determine the yardage.
Yeah, I'm not really sure.
It looks like he's signaling it's going to be the 5 yard penalty.
Yeah. Not really sure. I didn't see the hit, but Rushville, a high snap. It looked like Nolan may have bobbled it just the slightest a bit, and Rushville was there.
So it's going to be a 5 yard penalty and a re-kick, but you know what? We'll take it.
Yeah, I mean, that's 5 yards closer to their end zone.
Yep, and it looked like Nolan didn't really get a good chance with the high snap and the pressure to get a good boot on the ball, so I'm sure he's really eager for the second shot to
we'll try
get
again.
A good foot here. Good snap, and the kick is away, and it's high, and it's out of bounds, and they are going to spot it at the 30 yard line.
Yeah, kind of a rough kick there for Nolan. I'm not sure exactly what happened. That was a good snap. I mean, a beautiful snap right to the hands. I'm not sure if Nolan may have bobbled it a little bit. You don't see that often from Nolan.
No, you don't. And I'm sure he's going to go over there and fix it in his, in his mind, what he's got to do, adjustments he's got to make, and probably won't see that happen again. He'll come out.
Oh, yeah, he'll come right back out and, whatever we need, a extra point or a field goal or even another punt, which we hope we don't, he'll be ready.
All right, Rushville sprints back to the ball in a pretty heavy formation here. And it's going to be a sweep to the left, and there's room. That's Miller, I believe, number 7. Harper Miller for Rushville with a big carry, giving Rushville first down right at midfield. They're right back on the ball, running that heavy formation.
Yeah, Rushville's got to wait for the change to get set.
And, yeah, they weren't, but he's going to be hit for a loss. So,
yeah, the chain guys weren't even set up yet. And Rushville is hurrying up so fast, they beat them, just like South Dearborn did last week.
Absolutely. Back on the ball, heavy formation. Austin calls for it, snaps here, he drops back to pass. He's got an out route on the side, but that looked like, was that Gavin Pearson that got over there? And
Pearson and Buchanan.
He floated over from that safety spot and said, "You're not doing that again."
Oh, yeah, no.
Had a chance at an interception. Looked like he missed it just by a hand length away.
And something I want to point out is, Vance, that was another beautiful throw.
It was.
If Buchanan isn't there on the front side of, I don't know exactly who the wide receiver was, but that's a catch.
Yeah, and again, that was Braden Wilson, the same receiver that caught it in the first half, or in the first possession here in the second half. He's got speed on that outside. When he gets outside the numbers, he's shown that he can, one-on-one matchups, he can get a couple steps on. And with a quarterback throwing the way that Austin Vance has been throwing it. A couple steps to get you a lot of yards here.
As a confusion, as Rushville thought number 80, Gavin Jones, jumped off sides, but no call.
Back in the shotgun, Vance gets the ball, he drops back to pass. It is 4th and 6, a big throw in the air. Oh, and broken up. Braden Pearson had an interception, but that was broke up by number 2, Chase Wolf.
Yeah, you know, you definitely want the interception if you're Braden Pearson, but at the same time, I mean, you're pretty happy that you broke that play up. A fourth and long there, you just want to get your offense back on the field, and that's exactly what he did.
Sure. Put himself in great position, and credit Chase Wolf. That was a great, you know, Braden had that ball in his hands, and he just reached up and smacked it out. So
yeah, we've talked about that matchup tonight a few times, and as you see, it continues again.
Wolf said, "If I'm not catching it, you aren't either."
Oh yeah,
so,
for sure.
And that's, you know, and that's the way you want your receivers to play. If the defender gets a drop on you and has the ball, you know, they turn into a defender just as quick. So
right, and we've seen Wolf on both sides of the ball tonight.
Yep. Connorsville back in control here. Gavin's under center. I formation. Snap is there. It looks like it's an end around to Carter. Maybe a face mask on the no flag.
Yeah, that I have to agree. That did look like a face mask. Not sure if we have a replay of that or not.
Yeah, it looked like Carter came around on the end around. It definitely looked like a Rushville defender, maybe 25. We'll be able to tell here very shortly. Yeah, sure did.
Yeah, it looks like it was a face mask. Not for very long. It looks like number 25 lost his grip pretty quick.
Yeah.
But for a split second, that did look like a face mask.
Great camera work, though. Great work, guys.
Yeah.
2nd and 14 to go. Under center is Gavin Pearson. I formation. There's a handoff to Chance Bentley. He gets a block, and he gets some room. He makes a move. He's got one man to beat, and he is out to the out to the Rushville 29-yard line for a big first down for the Connorsville Spartans.
Yeah, and you got to give credit to Pacey Dye, number 24 of the Rushville Lions, for making an open field tackle.
Absolutely.
You know, you see Chance Bentley coming at you. That's a big guy. He just broke 2 tackles. You're probably not in the best mindset at the time.
No.
So, I mean, he put his body out there and just, I mean, it took care of itself.
Chance showed a little razzle-dazzle there with the juke move. He got Landon Browning to bite on his juke and picked him up about 7-8 more yards. So
yeah.
Gavin's back under center, I formation at the 29-yard line. Looked like Rushville may have been offsides, but no flag on the play. And that's boy, that looked like a late hit there after he was already on the ground.
Yeah.
I'm surprised that didn't get flagged. Micah was with the carry, and he went down, and number 90 just...
Oh, yeah. Between number 90, it looked like maybe 49 jumped off sides and a late hit for number 90, but no call we played on.
Yeah, a couple missed calls, you know. The guys in stripes are down there on the field. They see it probably a little better than we do, but...
Right.
And we may be a little biased, who knows. But there's a pitch out to the left, and now we've got a flag on the play, and it looks like it's going to be a false start. No, encroachment on the defense.
Yeah, I'm going to guess probably number 54, since he was the only one across.
Maybe lined up in the neutral zone. It looked like he's maybe a head length ahead of the rest of the line. So either way, it's 5 yards for Connorsville. We'll take it.
Definitely can't complain.
So they are going to be on the 25-yard line, 2nd down. Gavin Pearson steps up, scans the defense, gets under center. Snap is there. Quick fake handoff. He rolls to the right. He's got legs. Big throw here. I think he kind of threw it behind Braxton. Another flag on the play.
Yeah, that's...
An eligible receiver, it looks like.
Yeah. Yep.
I'm not sure who was ineligible.
I'm not sure either.
Penalty is on the offense. Eligible receiver downfield, it's a 5-yard penalty.
Okay, so we're going to give Rushville that 5 yards right back, an eligible man downfield.
Yeah, that's something you don't want to see, you know, but Spartans are still in a great spot.
Sure.
2nd and 10, one quick play that puts you at, let's say, 3rd and 3, and, I mean, you're right back in this drive.
And you know, we talked about clock management. It's down to 2:23 left in the third quarter, and Connorsville's, you know, moving the ball pretty efficiently. Got some penalties here. We'll clean that up. Gavin's under center from the 30-yard line. Snaps away. It's going to be a handoff to Chance Bentley, who finds a hole up the middle. Makes a move to the outside. He's to the 10, to the 5, and down at the 3-yard line. What a run by Chance Bentley, getting Connorsville all the way down to the Rushville 3-yard line. Camden, what did you see on that?
Well, I'll be honest with you. What I saw is there were, the defense running into the ref. I mean, if not a whole lot you can do in that situation.
Oh, we are already snap off, and they're calling that down. That's the first keeper that Gavin's tried from the 1-yard line and didn't get. So
yeah, but like I was saying, on that last play, it looked like a defender had chance to at least hit Chance or slow him down a little bit, and he ran into the referee. And then, of course, number 25, Sam Barada, met him later on.
All right, Connorsville with the ball. It's going to be 2nd down and goal to go. They're on the 2-yard line. Line up. Gavin takes one more look at the defense here. Under center he goes. The snap is away. It's a pitch to Chance, and Chance goes right up the middle, and I think he got it.
Yeah, I think he got it.
Yep. Touchdown, Connorsville. Chance Bentley with the touchdown.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was forward momentum there. He was in, and they ended up dragging him back out.
Yeah.
Rushville definitely not happy about that, but...
No, but you know what? As long as that little brown ball breaks that plane, that's all that matters.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was. Forward momentum.
All right. Nolan Shaw on for the extra point attempt here. Snap is up, kick is up, and it is good. The score is Connorsville Spartans 28, the Rushville Lions 13 in this War on 44. We will be right back with you after this 30-second break at Spartan Field.
Searching for a loan, a line of credit, or just a safe place for your money? Look no further. Union Savings and Loan has you covered with great loan and deposit rates, local loan approvals when you need financing, and the friendliest service in town. Even when you're on the go, you can transfer money or make payments with ease with USLA's mobile banking app. For 130 years, we have taken pride in being your hometown bank. Union Savings and Loan. People you know, neighbors you trust. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
And welcome back here to Spartan Field. The Connorsville Spartans just put up another score, making the score 28-13 in the Spartans' favor. Nolan Shaw nailed the extra point, and here he is to kick off.
Yeah, you've seen a very controlled drive there from Connorsville. They marched down the field and was able to capitalize with the 2-yard run by Chance Bentley. So Rushville on the return, the kickoff is there, and another big hole for Rushville. We can't do that. Nolan Shaw with the stop.
Yeah, that's the second one of the year I've seen him had to do, and that's awesome to see that your kickers are not afraid of contact.
Yeah, that's very Pat McAfee-ish.
Oh, yeah.
He was a kicker in the NFL that would get out there and lay down a tackle. So,
yeah,
and that was it. He was the last hoper. That was in the end zone. So.
Yeah, the one against Richmond, I remember distinctly. The kid was running up the sideline, and Nolan just put a shoulder into him.
And Rushville has rushed right back onto the field with the urgency, and we're going to be right back into this hurry-up offense. Austin slapping for it. The snap's there. Hand off to Miller up the middle. He's got room. He's going to be down at about the 40-yard line.
Looks like another first down for the Rushville Lions, and they go right back into hurry-up offense, and the chains aren't even set. There they go.
I thought they had originally marked him short. Oh, screenplay. Oh, did he get it?
Ooh, that was close.
No, they're calling it incomplete.
I think it did hit the ground, but, I mean, great effort by Micah Buchanan.
Absolutely. Micah was just a hair away from making an absolute killer of a play there.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's Spartan ball at about the 50-yard line. I mean, that's exactly what you want.
Hands off to Miller. It's up the left side again. He gains about 7 on the play, so we're looking at a 3rd and 3.
Yeah, they just keep feeding to Miller, and he just keeps, producing.
Snap is there. Miller again. Big hole up the middle.
Yeah, you got to think the Spartans' defense is getting tired and a little bit flustered. They're trying to hurry back to their side of the ball to get no penalties, but, I mean, that's tough when that offense is going so fast.
30 seconds left. Hand off to Miller again. He's running out. left.
Tackle by Braxton Myers.
Gain of 4 on the play. Down to 19 seconds left.
Yeah, Rushville's definitely trying to score before this quarter's over.
High snap, handoff to Miller again. He's got a hole on the left side. He's going to be stopped right at it. Looks like the line to gain. 2 seconds left.
That'll run down the clock for the third quarter. Connersville leads 28-13. We will be back after this minute break.
This Spartan Sports Network program is brought to you by Edward Jones. We'd like to say a special thank you to Edward Jones for sponsoring this Spartan Sports Network Game of the Week. Service the old-fashioned way. The dependable service you need for your car or truck is always available at Goff's Auto Care and Tire Center in Connersville and Brookville. Experienced mechanics are ready to correct the problem using the best replacement products that will have your vehicle running like new again. Shane Goff is waiting to serve you at 600 Western Avenue in Connersville. Phone 825-2588 and Charlie Goff in Brookville at 9197 State Road 101. 647-2222 is the phone number. Goff Auto Care and Tire Center.
And welcome back here to Spartan Field. The Connersville Spartans lead the Rushville Lions 28-13 as this is the start of the fourth quarter.
Okay, we flip sides of the field. Rushville coming back out on the, and they're just waiting on the official at this point. They're lined up, they're ready to go. They're at the 12-yard line, third down. They've got 2 yards to gain. Austin Vance is going to keep it for the first time tonight. Gavin Frank meets him. Did he break the plane?
Not quite, but that, like you said, that's the first time we've seen Vance keep the ball tonight. And, I mean, he just kind of almost was jogging.
He was. 2-yard line. They pick up the first down, so it's going to be 1st and goal from the 2. Vance already takes a snap. He's going to keep it again. Oh, it looks like he got stopped.
Yeah, he got met pretty quick that time. The Spartan defense was ready for that one.
Looks like Gavin Frank was in on that stop, too. He was in on the 62.
Levi DeGroat.
Yeah, Levi DeGroat there for the stop. Gavin Frank got him on the last one at the 2-yard line. Rushville's right back on the ball. I think we see it again. I think they're going to try it again. Maybe hand off to Miller here. They do. They hand it off to Miller. He gets stopped.
Yeah.
They did.
They met him again. That's 3 quick stops there for the Connersville Spartans.
Third down and 1 to go to get in the goal.
And we haven't seen them kick a field goal tonight.
We have not. And, we talked, do they have a kicker? Do they have a kicker they trust? Snaps in. Vance is going to keep it. There's a hole. He slips. He gets in, though. They signal a touchdown. Austin Vance for Rushville.
Yeah, that was good blocking for Rushville. They created a hole. Vance just slipped a little bit, but he was still able to stretch out enough to get the ball in the end zone.
Yeah, so here we go to again, this conversation of we have Braden Wilson out here attempting the extra point for Rushville. He's missed 1 already. If you miss 2 here, you put yourself out of a 1-possession game, and the snap was low.
Yeah,
and it looks like he missed it wide.
Yeah, special teams tonight has definitely hurt Rushville.
Absolutely. It's, we're 28-19 now.
It's a 2-possession ball game all of a sudden.
It is.
And you would think, since they haven't been able to, or they've been going for it on like 4th and goal. You would think that they would.
Sure, a 2-point conversion maybe is more in the conversation.
No difference.
Yeah.
Or you would think that would be the mindset almost, but they've went for the PAT multiple times tonight.
And let's see, Braden is a sophomore, so maybe they're trying to get him some game experience and shape him up to be a kicker in his, junior, senior year. Who knows, but nonetheless, 2 missed extra point attempts. You put your team in a 2-possession game now, so, advantage to Connersville for that. But, it's Connersville's game to lose.
Right, and you talk about, the miscommunications on special teams, and both times the ball has, not went through the uprights tonight. The holder has had some kind of, or the snapper, somebody along the line has some kind of, malfunction or fumbled the ball a little bit, dropped it even. So you think that things like that can get cleaned up and you can really get Wilson kicking.
So Wilson kicks off. It's going to go to Micah. Micah, he fumbled it a little bit, picks it up at the 20, makes a move, and he's going to go down at about the 23-yard line.
Yeah, something I want to point out there, and I was just talking about Wilson. He's got a great leg on him. You just seen him kick that. I mean, that was a good, 40, maybe 50-yard kick. And you think maybe if they just get the little things down right on that special teams and the PATs, they'll start making them.
You know, and special teams is so mechanical. It goes from the snapper to the holder to the kicker, and that's got to be such a smooth process.
Oh, yeah.
And if you throw one crink into that operation, you know, the result is usually disastrous, and it has been twice tonight for Rushville. A quick keeper by Gavin Pearson lined up, and let's not pick him up and carry him again. Let's not do that.
Yeah, they're still going. That's a big dog pile.
And, you know, this is a conversation you have with football. There was a similar call in the NFL for pushing. No, I'm sorry, is college football in the Notre Dame game. You know, if you've got a pile like that and you don't want players to push, blow it dead.
Right.
Because if you let the play continue, you don't blow it dead, each team's going to do what they're out there to do, and that's push it the other way.
Right, and they're just going to, like, almost even cancel each other out, and they're just going to stay in the same spot.
Right, so, you know, maybe that's something that if the IHSA is listening tonight, they go, you know, that guy's right. Who knows? It may be. But either way, we have a Rushville player down. We're going to take a 30-second break here and let them figure out what's going on with him. The score is 28-19. Your Connersville Spartans are over the Rushville Lions with 10:39 left. We'll be back after 30 seconds.
Whitewater Eye Center Connersville provides vision care for every member of your family. This includes treatment for eye diseases and injuries, just one of its many services. Services that include glasses and contacts, frames for every budget, sunglasses, and a large selection of eyewear. Complete vision care for every member of your family. Your vision is our focus. Scheduling an appointment for a complete eye exam is as easy as calling 825-6000. Whitewater Eye Center Connersville is located at 2045 Virginia Avenue.
And welcome back to Spartan Field, where we are still watching it, and he's up now. Rushville had an injured player down, and it's good to see him get up and limping, but he is walking to the sideline.
Yeah, that is number 41, Kemper Scheitz. He's very slow to get up. That was a big dog pile. You know, we wish him the best, and we play on, I guess.
Yeah, and we talked about that in the break. Those dog piles, you know, maybe IHSA has a discussion about, you know, injuries come out of those, so maybe officials can blow those dead a little bit sooner. Either way, glad to see he's up and walking off the field under his own power. Connersville's ball, 2nd and 5. Gavin's under center. Snap is there. There's flag on the play.
Ooh,
Chance slips right at the first down marker. So
not exactly sure what the call will be. I'd imagine it would be on the line somewhere.
It looks like illegal motion by the offense.
Yeah, the Connersville Spartans are not very happy about that one.
No, I think maybe Braden Pearson had shifted and didn't get all the way set before the ball was snapped, so they're calling it a procedure infraction. Okay, so negates that first down run by Chance Bentley where he slipped, or that would have been more hurtful if he would have got a 30, 40-yard run off of that and then brought it back. But either way, we're 2nd and 10. Connersville's coming back up to the ball. Gavin is going back under center, and in this I formation, again, we've seen it all night. We've got Braden on the far side of the field out wide. Snaps there. Chance is going to take the ball up the middle.
Yeah, I mean, now we've got a, 3rd and long here. You think the pass play will come in, but if needed to, you can get either probably Buchanan or DeBoard in for an outside run, and those have proven to be very successful tonight.
Sure, we've had a lot of success with the outside speed. We've not seen Gavin throw, and you know, I wouldn't mind seeing him drop back in the shotgun. We've got great receivers too. You know?
Oh yeah, we have very talented receivers all around.
Both times we've seen Gavin throw, it has been out of this I formation, and it seems like he's just getting chased out of the gate. But like you said, it's a pitch outside to Bentley. He gets outside, trucks over somebody to the 40, or excuse me, to the 30. He's going to be short of the first down by about 4 yards.
Yeah, and if I'm not mistaken, that's the first time we've seen Bentley have a out wide run like that tonight. That's been Buchanan and DeBoer's doing, so interesting play call there.
It is. We see Connersville's punt unit come on. Nolan, had the mishandling last time, but got a flag. He got ran into, got to kick it again. So let's see what he does here. We'd love to see him pin Rushville deep.
Yeah, you think Keegan Boyles, number 1 for Rushville, has had some good returns tonight.
High snap, but it looks like a great kick from Nolan. And a great special teams play by Micah right on the 41-yard line.
Beautiful. Keegan Boyles even tried to take off, and Micah was there, ready for the tackle, got his legs, and wrapped him up.
Yeah, that special teams coach is finding him on the sideline and saying, attaboy, because that's exactly, you want that. You want your gunners to be there as soon as that ball's caught, and you can't time it any better than Micah did right there on that play.
Yeah, that was perfect. We've seen Micah do a little bit of everything tonight.
He has. He's been all over the field.
Special teams, he's knocked a couple passes out on defense. Had a couple pretty good outside runs tonight on offense.
Rushville back into this hurry-up offense from the shotgun. Austin Vance takes a snap. He hands it to Miller. Miller does a little second take, cuts it back to the middle, gets a gain of about 6 on the play.
Yeah, and here comes Rushville in that hurry-up offense, and something that the Spartans almost seem to be struggling with is stamina.
Yeah.
When Miller comes in and runs, he almost looks like he's jogging through the middle.
Yeah, and there's a little bit of a hurry there. I think it was Braxton Myers on the stop, or 20, was it 22?
I'm not for sure. I know it was Drew McGee with the catch. It looks like he fumbled it at the out-of-bounds line, but of course it went out of bounds, so no harm, no foul.
Sure, we'd like to have that one inbounds and a red shirt land on it. But
right.
Either way, it's going to be 1st and 10 from the 45, Connersville's 45 for Rushville. It's an outside run by Eakin. He gets out, and it looks like a gain of 5 and a big hit on the sideline. He went down, but I think that was completely incidental.
Yeah. When you're playing, things happen. You can't control everything. As it looks like
we got an injured player trying to come off the field. Chance is coming off with the limp. Rushville with the handoff. It looked like I didn't see who got that one.
Yeah, I'm not really sure either.
Oh, that was Eakin again.
Yes, that was Eakin again. Yeah, mixing it up here, giving Eakin the ball instead of Miller. Miller looked like he was just basically jogging through the defense earlier.
3rd and 1, and an excellent stick by Braxton Myers. That's going to be a loss of 2, and this is going to put Rushville on a 4th and 3 from the 36-yard line.
Yeah, and this is something that we've seen all night. Them have to go for the 4th downs. It seems as if they don't have another option.
No, and you can start to see it on our side of the ball, on the defense side of the ball. Fatigue is probably coming into play here. High snap. Austin Vance is going to keep it. He's going to break up the middle for a wide open hole, and he's going to get tripped up and stopped by Gavin Pearson. Looks like on the 16-yard line.
Yeah, and each time we saw Vance keep the ball tonight, he's had good open runs. That O-line.
And again, chains. Look at the chains. Not even set yet.
Yeah, I don't know how.
And a great trip tackle there by Braxton Myers on the stop again.
Yeah, you would think the referees would be telling Rushville, slow it down, let the chain guys get set, but.
And that was a loss. How are we?
A timeout by
Connersville.
Yep. I'm not sure exactly what's going on there, but you would think the referees would have something to say.
Yeah.
Let the chain guys get set, but I haven't seen any motion.
The official that sets the ball, by rule, is not supposed to come off of the ball until chains are set. So either way, Connersville with the timeout. We're going to take a quick 30-second break. 6:27 left in the 4th quarter. Connersville 28, Rushville 19. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
It's events like this game that make our community such a great place in which to live, work, and play. All of us at FCN Bank applaud the CHS Spartans for their hard work and dedication. Thank you for reminding us once again why we all choose to call this place home. FCN, building stronger communities, one great local event at a time. Go CHS Spartans. Good luck. FCN Bank, member FDIC.
And welcome back to Spartan Field in this war on 44. With 6:27 left in the fourth quarter, the Connersville Spartans holding on to a 28-19 lead over the Rushville Lions. However, Rushville's moving the ball down the field. They are right now on the 14-yard line. And this hurry-up offense all night has been going. Camden Austin takes a snap. Looks like a handoff to, no, it was a fake handoff. The hand got hit. He caught that.
Oh, they're calling it incomplete.
Oh, no, they're calling that incomplete.
Wow.
But either way, the effort was spectacular on that.
What a throw by Vance.
Yeah.
Under pressure, had somebody on top of him, and he still put it on a dime.
And I think his arm got hit during the throw. You know, we'd love to show you a replay, but Rushville is just moving the ball so fast.
There's no time for
anything.
anything.
There's no time for replays.
Yeah. Credit to Vance. He has thrown the ball perfectly tonight.
He has. That kid's got potential to go to the next level and play. It's going to be handoff Miller to the near side, and a great tackle. Looks like Braden Pearson.
Yeah, he was ready for that one, knew exactly where to be.
What about the physicality of that guy tonight?
Yeah, he's playing with a purpose for sure.
He is. He's letting them know, hey, bud, I pack a punch.
Yeah, that is for sure. And I mean, that's great to see. You know, maybe you think last game, you know, maybe that gave a little bit of intensity. Yeah, and you see they were going to go for it on fourth down, but it looks like a timeout by
Connersville again.
Something's not right on that defensive side, and they're trying to figure it out.
No, and I think Braden Likens was limping on the far side of the field. And, you know, this is a 4th and 8, and this is crucial for Connersville. You don't want to let them back in the door here. So I think Coach Lynch probably said, hey, let's get our injured guy off the field, get a defense out there that's ready to play.
Yeah, there he is. He's still on the field, but I do agree with you. You know, in a game like this, plenty of season left. You got a close game here. This is nowhere near out of reach at all.
No.
But you definitely want to get that guy off the field, which, you know, number 22, Braden Likens, appears to still be on the field.
Yeah, still walking with a little bit of a limp.
He's a tough kid, though. He'll be all right.
Yeah, Indiana football, Friday Night Lights, buddy. This is, you go out there banged up, bruised up, and beat up, but you still give it all you got. And a lot of admiration for these kids that continue to go out there and play through these injuries, and for the love of the game and the community. You know, they love it.
Yeah.
All right, big 4th and 8 here for Rushville. Austin's lined up in a shotgun formation. The snap's there, fakes the handoff, rolls to the right, throws to big. Ooh, what a hit. But the second effort got it in.
The connection between Vance and Thompson tonight has been phenomenal.
Unreal. And you know, Thompson got a big hit there at the goal line. Who is that, Braxton? No, that's
Pearson.
Gavin Pearson. You know, put a good shot on him, but that second effort.
And he was able to hold on to the ball, too, in the process. Between Thompson, Wilson, and Wolf, I mean, they've been phenomenal tonight.
Okay, so Rushville going for 2. It's going to be a quarterback keeper. Austin Vance to the right side, and he's in for a 2-point conversion for Rushville. Okay, so you want drama. Here is the drama. We are fourth quarter, 5 minutes and 44 seconds left in the game. It is now a 28-27 game with Connersville holding on to a 1-point lead.
Yeah, and you think here a little bit, they converted on the 2-point attempt there pretty easily. Where has that been all night? You know, they've been going for the extra points, and it's just not been paying off. You know, they've had 2 of them. That would be 4 extra points.
Yeah, you're at a 31-28 advantage right now.
Oh, yeah, that's a field goal.
Yep. So, you know, and we talked about that first missed extra point, you know, late in the game. Those things come back to haunt you, and here we are. You know, Connersville's still in a position where they can run the ball, milk the clock, and if they don't score another point, they win, you know. So, and controlled offense here.
Yes, you said perfectly, controlled offense. You can't give the ball back to Rushville unless you score.
Yeah, you cannot do that. With the momentum and the way that Austin Vance is slinging that ball right now, I mean, he looks like a Division I quarterback out there.
Yeah, and I mean, you can put as much pressure as you want. I mean, we've seen it on him, and he's not folding at all.
No. Kickoff is away. Mike is going to field it at the 15-yard line. He's going to run towards the middle. He's going to take a step back. Oh, they're going to flag that. There was no block attempt, and you are absolutely allowed to body that.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I missed it.
Oh, they're calling it.
Yeah, that's...
Boy, Connorsville faithful is not happy about that, nor is the sideline.
That's a tough call. I mean, I do agree that was completely, even Braxton showed that he had no intentions to hit that guy hard at all, just to block him and get him out of the way of Micah. But man, that sucks.
You know, two football players on the football field, they both have the equal right to run anywhere on that field.
Right.
And they just so happen to be running the same place. There was no attempt to shove or hit the Rushville players. So, you know, questionable call, but they're getting paid to call the game and the way that they see fit. And we're getting well, you know, compensated to talk about it.
Yeah,
So.
I guess so. I guess so.
Good times, that's our compensation. We get great seats and for a great Friday night football game. Gavin's under center here on the 15-yard line. Hand off to Bentley. About a 3 to 4 yard gain, so we're looking at 2nd 6, 2nd 7.
Yeah, and stamina proves to be a thing for both teams. You know, both teams on both sides of the ball really both seem to be getting exhausted. You know, this has been probably a rough game because
very physical.
Yes, that, and Rushville has been so quick on offense, and you look at our offense, and a lot of guys play offense and defense.
Yep.
So they're getting winded both sides, not a whole lot of break. So you think that's got to be taking a toll on them.
Yeah, you know, credit to the line, because a lot of these line guys play both sides of the ball, and you know, it's a long game to do that, especially when you're banging up against somebody every snap. So,
and none of them guys are small down there.
No, they're not. They are not. So
it's just a physical battle for how many ever long? 3 hours probably.
Yep. Bentley carried the ball there for another gain of 2 to 3. So we're looking at about 3rd and 4. About 3rd and 4. Big third down here.
Yeah, drained about a minute off the clock there too.
Gavin's under center. He takes a snap, drops back. The handoff is to Bentley, and he gets stuck. He's not going to get maybe a yard. Yeah. And it looked like the ball came out, but they were rolling him down. It's going to be a 4th down. We're looking at 4th and 1, 4th and 2 possibly.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see what the Spartans do here. Do they go for it, or do they bring Nolan and put them back far in their defense, you know, have to come through? But we've talked about it a lot tonight. The hurry-up offense for Rushville has really took a beating on that defense.
Yeah, and offense is on the field for now. That play clock's running down. I think what they're going to do is run it down to 0 and call a timeout. And yeah, they're just running the clock. So we're going to get a timeout here for Connorsville, and we'll see what they do. But we'll be back here with you after a 30-second break. Scores Connorsville 28, Rushville 27, 3:28 left in the 4th quarter. We'll see you in 30 seconds.
Urban Winkler Funeral Home in Connorsville and Liberty is a family-owned funeral home. Urban Winkler Funeral Home considers it an honor to be selected to care for a family member at the time of a passing. The friendly staff at Urban Winkler Funeral Home pledges to care for all your family needs to the best of their ability. 2 locations to serve you, in Connorsville at 513 West 8th Street and in Liberty at 310 North Main Street.
Taking any prisoners. And we're back here to Spartan Field. As you know, we just talked about it off air. We got some late game drama. You know, Friday Night Lights is exactly what you dream of.
Yeah, you know, and if you're not a fan for either team, you're just a football lover, spectator that came from somewhere to see a football game, you're getting treated to a delight tonight. What a game we've got.
Oh, yeah, you think it's a 1-point game with 3:28 left in the 4th quarter.
All right, this is big. Connorsville's offense coming back on the field. Connorsville faithful's letting them hear it. 4th and 3 to go. This is a big 4th down right here.
Oh, yes, they have to convert, or I mean, that gives Rushville back the ball right in their spot.
Gavin's under center. The snap's there. Oh, flag on the play. Flag on the play. It's going to be a false start, Connorsville.
Oh, wow. See the replay here. Can't really see what happened. I didn't see anybody. jump or anything.
No, and you can hear the fans even from inside the booth here.
They're not happy. Nolan Shaw and the special teams come on for the punt. Got to have a clean punt.
Got to have it, but we can't afford a mishap right here and give them this field position. So if Nolan Shaw's ever put his boot into a ball, this is where it needs to happen.
Yeah.
Good kick. That's going to take a good bounce. Ooh! What a hit. What a hit by Micah.
That's 2 times tonight he's been right on the receiver as he's got the ball, and I mean, he really let him have it there.
You know, and I'll tell you this, in the years of being around sports and spectating and officiating, a hit like that can change momentum.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you saw the sideline get up.
Absolutely.
You felt the energy in the booth. You felt the stands.
And everything that this sideline felt, that sideline did too, but in a different way.
Oh, yeah.
So, Rushville back up on the ball quick, and hopefully the officials do a better job controlling the chains and the timing. Great hit in the backfield by Gavin Jones.
Yes, huge clutch moment for Gavin Jones to set the Rushville Lions back. You know, they're still in this hurry-up offense, though.
Absolutely. We're looking at 2nd and 14 now. Rushville's on their own 46-yard line. Austin Vance back in a shotgun set. Calls for the ball. Movement on the line, no call. Connorsville's going to get to him at the line of scrimmage. All right, he's back to the original line of scrimmage, so we're looking at 3rd and 10 here, Camden.
Yeah, you know, 3rd and 10, and the Spartans have had a little bit of trouble on holding teams 3rd and long this year. So it'll be interesting to see what happens.
They got single coverage up there with Micah. This might be a target for Austin Vance. He pulls it down to throw. He's getting hurried. Oh, no. Oh, no. Nobody was there on the left side to cover. Braden Pearson with a big hit.
Yeah.
That's going to give Rushville 1st down, though, and that's going to put them
the ball out of bounds.
26, I believe.
Yep, they stopped the clock, got the 1st down, and they're, I don't know, 10, 15 yards closer than they were, and that's not what you wanted to see from Spartans.
2 minutes and 23 seconds left. Rushville with a fresh set of downs on the 27-yard line. It's going to be a handoff to Eakins. He's up the middle for a gain of 3.
Yeah.
Clock continues to tick.
Rushville wasting no time.
None. And, you know, listen, probability comes in. They've not turned the ball over tonight, so flag.
False start.
Yep. So it's going to bring him back 5 yards. That helps the Connorsville Spartans out.
Yep. It'll be 2nd and long.
You know, they've ran a couple, they've been run heavy this down, but that could be a lull. Connorsville's got to be awake and alert to the pass.
Oh, yeah.
Because Austin Vance can drop back and hurt us in a hurry.
Yeah, I don't see Thompson out on the field, but, oh, there he is.
Yep, he's going across the middle. Big play to the end. Oh, woo, what a play.
Yeah.
What a play.
Good defense by Micah.
Micah's up, but he's limping.
Yeah, that was a hard fall. See the replay here.
Listen, if he's limping, you don't want him covering over there, because that's not Braden Wilson who's burned us a couple times on that man-to-man coverage outside.
Yeah, Wilson is over here. I believe that's Grant Lewis who was on him. Yes,
Chase
Grant
Wolf.
Lewis.
Chase Wolf is number 2 for Rushville, I believe.
Yeah. So you have Wilson, Lewis, or Wilson, Wolf, and Thompson out there right now.
Yeah. He drops back. He's hurried. He's got to get rid of the ball.
Great pressure by the Spartans. That makes it what? Yeah, 4th and long.
Oh, I didn't. You know, and you look at intentional grounding. I don't know that got back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, I'm not really sure either. I see no call though.
No.
We'll play on, I guess.
We will. Big 4th down here. 4th and 11 for Rushville.
You wonder if
they've ran the hurry up all night.
Slowing down here. You wonder if Vance is almost going to try and take things into his own hands. He's done that a few times tonight by going out wide and getting a run and getting open. It looks like
they're going trips right again.
Whoa. Yeah.
Keegan Bowles came in. And you got Braden Wilson on the near sideline. Vance drops back to pass. Hand in his face. The throw is up. Interception at the goal line. It's a touchback, Connorsville.
Interception by Braxton Myers. Vance had a lot of pressure on him, and that's the first time I've seen him pulled under pressure tonight. Braxton Myers made a great read, great catch, held onto the ball and went back for the touchback. Very smart football play.
Absolutely. You give us some room now. The offense isn't pinned down in short territory on our own goal line. Buddy, if you need a defensive play and want to see a spectacular one, that was an absolutely spectacular play by Braxton Myers in the end zone.
Oh, yeah. You can't script that any better.
No, Connersville gets the ball back now with 1:42 left in the fourth quarter. They're holding on to a 28-27 lead here on this war on 44. And time management clock.
Yeah, you chew the clock here. If we get a good first down here and waste some time, we kneel the rest of the game.
I think Rushville still has 3 timeouts. I don't know that they've called one this half. Short carry. There's going to be a timeout, Rushville.
Yep.
I believe, I think that was Rushville's first timeout.
I'm not really sure.
I think it was their first timeout this half, so I think they have 2 left. But a first down seals this game.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah, you can kill a lot of clock with a first down. And you think they got what? It's now 2nd and 4, 6 yards off that. So.
Okay. We will see here. We're going to stay with it. We've got 1:34 left. What a game we've had tonight. Connersville's holding on to a 1-point lead with the ball after a giant interception by Braxton Myers in the end zone. It could have been 6 for them, but Braxton made a spectacular play, gave Connersville the ball back. And here we are now, Rushville calling a timeout. And, we're back to the backside of the playbook. What do we got for last minute? Rushville's over there thinking, it's going to take a lot to fall in their favor to get the ball back and try to get out of here with a win.
It will, it's going to take a lot of pressure from Rushville. If something does happen and we get in a 3rd and long situation and have to pass, you have to put pressure on that quarterback. But you can't let wide receivers like Myers and Pearson get too far open. They're going to burn you downfield, and there's an extra score for the Spartans.
Absolutely. I formation, Connersville's back out. There's a little bit of movement, a shift to the left side. Gavin Pearson goes under center. Takes the snap, drops back. It's a pinch to Bentley on the left side. He gets outside for about 5 yards. We can't run out of bounds. We don't want to do that. That stops the clock.
Yeah.
There's a flag down on the play as well. So let's see what the call is going to be.
Yeah, another flag. A lot of flags here in this fourth quarter.
Really has been.
Which is not what you want to see for either team.
No, that can really make the quarter drag out. It's going to be a hold. Is that what they call a hold?
I believe so.
Okay, so that's going to back the Spartans up. Remain 2nd down, though.
Yep.
So, no loss of down there.
Now we got a 2nd and long situation, which is what I was talking about. If they don't convert here and get 3rd and short, we got a 2nd and long, or a 3rd and long, excuse me, and they have to pass the ball. And if you're Rushville, you want to put as much pressure on that quarterback as possible.
Absolutely. Absolutely. We're looking at 2nd and 15 now, and we are going from Connersville's 15-yard line. A lot of the same. I think we're going to see a run here. We'd love to see one break out for a big gain, but either way, we're going to choose some clock, put Rushville in the decision. You want to burn that timeout, or? And as we expected, there's a run up the middle, gain to 2 or 3.
There's that 3rd and long I was talking about. It looks like Rushville will take another timeout.
All right, with this timeout, we're going to take a quick 30-second timeout with them. We'll be back here at Spartan Field after 30 seconds.
Reed Health Sports Medicine provides an athletic trainer to the Connersville Spartans through the support of Reed Foundation. Athletic trainers normally are present at most practices and sporting events. They can respond to an injury within seconds, determine the immediate needs of the athlete, and either begin treatment or initiate emergency management within the first few minutes. If your athlete suffers a sports injury, Reed Health's Athletic Training Clinic can provide injury treatment sessions using multiple modalities, rehab protocols, and treatment techniques to ensure your athlete doesn't miss a day without progressing forward. Learn more at reedhealth.com.
And welcome back here to Spartan Field as we got a nail-biter on our hands. Connersville leads Rushville 28-27. Connersville has the ball, and we have 1:23 left in the fourth quarter.
1:23, and this may be the biggest down of the game. This is, I think Connersville wanted to get a little bit more on that 2nd down run to get more into a manageable position here. But 3rd down, 13 yards to go to get that first down. As we look at the Connersville faithful holding on to all the hope and all the yells that they've got, cheering for our hometown team here.
This will be the deciding factor in this game right here.
This will. Connersville back out on the field. You've got Braden Pearson on the near side of the field, wide out. Gavin takes a snap, fakes a handoff. He rolls out. Oh, big throw to Braxton. Was that Braxton Myers? I think Braxton across the middle.
Oh, they're calling a penalty on Connersville of some kind. Ineligible downfield. One of the linemen, not sure exactly who it was. Oh,
that's a big penalty.
That hurts.
That is a big penalty.
Yeah, that puts us at what, 3rd and 18?
Yeah, 3rd and 18 now.
You know, a great open option there by Braxton Myers. Even Braden Pearson was open downfield, so you wonder what they go back to, or what they go to here.
And the clock is stopped. 1:15 left. This is a 3rd and forever to go for Connersville. 18 yards to go to get the first down. Gavin takes a snap, drops back. He's getting rushed. He rolls to the right, and he's going to take the sack at the 6-yard line. Can't think of a worse situation other than, you know, a fumble there.
Yeah, and you think, you know, a timeout on the field here. Nolan Shaw is now put in a very difficult situation.
He really is, you know, and a lot of things to consider here. If Nolan can get some good foot on this ball, Rushville is most likely going to have to get to the end zone because we talked about it all night. I don't think they have a kicker that they're quite comfortable in.
No.
To take a field goal to win the game. So if we can get some good foot on the ball, the defense, you know, we need you to make one more possession and make a stand on it. But we cannot let Rushville get into that end zone.
No, or even in the red zone. Red zone's way too dangerous. We've seen how much
it is
a weapon Vance is tonight, and he's taking things into his own hands multiple times. You know, there's been times where it's been 4th and, I don't know, let's say 13, and he's ran the ball 15 yards downfield for a first down and gets out of bounds to stop the clock. So, you know, we can't let it get into Vance's hands here for sure.
No, we cannot. And this is, you know, it's a short space there for Nolan to get this kickoff, and the snaps haven't been perfect tonight, so we need everything to go right here on this snap and punt. A little bit high. Nolan's got time.
Yeah, no pressure there from Rushville.
Good kick. Takes a good bounce.
Got out of bounds there. Number 17,
Eakins will be out at the 41-yard line, it looks like. Connersville's 41-yard line, 1:04 left. And you got to think Rushville's going to come charging out here on this field, line up on the ball. And
yeah, you think Rushville's going to come out and immediately and try to score. Because like we've talked about all night, there's no kicker.
There's no kicker, no.
You got Wilson, and he can kick the ball. We've seen him during kickoffs, but there's snaps, and the holds have not been clean.
Yeah, the process isn't there for him. And,
no,
and
not
I
at
don't
all.
think it's something you want to ride a game on.
No, unless you absolutely have to.
Right.
And that's the only option.
And here comes Rushville sprinting to the ball.
Yeah, they aren't wasting no time.
They are not.
Play clock winds down.
You hear Connersville faithful on their feet, making some noise. 11 is running over here. That's Braden Wilson. He's set on the near side as a wide out. Shotgun formation. Austin Vance takes a snap, fakes a handoff, drops back, under pressure. Sack in the backfield by Gavin Jones again, getting to the quarterback.
Yeah, that's the second or third time getting to the quarterback tonight, and that is huge. You know, you got the play clock still running down. I'm not sure if I think Rushville has one timeout left.
48 seconds left. Austin takes a snap, drops back to pass. There was a hold, it looked like, on the other side. No flag on the play. It was a good defensive play.
Yeah.
Coach Lynch, look at him down there. He's passionate about something.
Yeah, you got Grant Lewis and Wilson putting up a great battle.
3rd and 20 yards for Rushville right now. If this line can get to the quarterback one more time, I'm telling you, I don't know that I've heard Spartan Field this loud in my lifetime, but they are making noise. The snap's there. Vance drops back to pass.
There's a pass, and it's incomplete, so it is now 4th and 20 for Rushville.
It wasn't even close. That's the first time Vance didn't even really have any pressure on him. I don't know if the receiver slipped and wasn't there for the ball or what happened, but, I mean, that ball wasn't even really that close.
58, let's see who.
58, Trey Newman.
Trey Newman. He did, or no, for us, 58, Elijah Murray.
Yes.
He did a bull rush and just got right into the chest of that lineman and shoved him right back to Vance. So I'm sure Vance felt that coming. 4th and 20. Vance takes a snap. He drops back to pass. He's got somebody in his face again, but open receiver. It's incomplete, and that is going to seal the ball game. Turnover on downs. Rushville's out of timeouts. Connorsville can take a knee, and that trophy, I think, is going to stay in Connorsville, Camden.
Yeah, I do believe so. Just got to be careful here. Take the knee. I think Rushville has one timeout left.
I don't think they do. I think they called that right at the right before the punt.
Okay, so yeah, I mean, if you're Connorsville here, take the kneel and move on.
And you see Connorsville getting into a victory formation with Braden Pearson back. They've got to get Micah off the field. Boy, that 12th. Yeah, having a 12th man on the field wouldn't be good for us. So
yeah, you seen Micah after that hit over there laying down.
Gavin under center takes the knee.
That'll run the
clock is going to continue to run, and that is going to be the ball game. Rushville's no timeouts, and just like that, the Connorsville Spartans three-peat for the War on 44. And the clock runs down with 10 seconds left. Connorsville's going to take a 28-27 victory over the Rushville Lions, and that trophy is staying in Connorsville for the 3rd year, Camden.
Yeah, you talk about intense, and you talk about, things you dream of, and that's exactly what it was. That was, spectacular. You see the fireworks going off, Spartan faithful, cheerleaders, everybody's excited.
Absolutely. And we talked about it before the game. Rushville's had a couple tough losses and maybe underestimated a little bit coming into this game. Maybe Connorsville thought, hey, this shouldn't be that big of a battle. But first half, heavy Connorsville. We talked about at halftime, is Rushville going to pull it back? And they did. They pulled it back. So we'll be back to talk with you at the post-game show. We're going to take a quick 30-second break. Connorsville takes a win tonight, 28-27 over the Rushville Lions to be the champions of the War on 44. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
You will find the answer to your every flooring need at Foles Flooring at 301 Beach Street in Connorsville. Yes, Foles Flooring has a large selection of carpet and tile, also vinyl and laminates, luxury vinyl tiles, and hardwoods. You will receive a free estimate on your choice of flooring plus expert installation. Their friendly staff will help you through the entire process. Foles Flooring also provides bathroom upgrades, remodeling, and custom shower systems at 301 Beach Street, Connorsville. 765-692-0800 is the phone number.
And welcome back to Spartan Field as you just watched the Connorsville Spartans take the win over the Rushville Lions 28-27. A lot going on in that game. What did you see?
Connorsville did a great job with clock management and efficient offense. And when I say efficient offense, they moved the ball well. There were some penalties that hurt late in the game, a couple turnovers in the first half, but for the most part, Connorsville inflicted its will on Rushville and had a great rush offense that managed clock, it gained yards, and at the end of the day, as long as you got more points than the other team, you come out a happy team, and they did tonight 28-27 over a Rushville team that just fought an incredible second half to get back into this game.
Yeah, you look at halftime, and I think it was 28-13 at halftime, and we talked about it a lot. Is Rushville going to come out hot? And we thought, I think everybody kind of had this mindset, Rushville was going to come out hot, but the Spartans were going to stop them.
Sure, and then Rushville came out with the opening drive in the second half, walked right down the field and got a touchdown. Yeah. And I think Connorsville kind of got back on its heels and said, hey, wait a minute, they're back. Yeah. And then we just seen an absolute dogfight in the second half, and one that Connorsville was able to pull together there at the end. And the defensive stand there on that last set of downs for Rushville. I mean, Gavin Jones gets back to the quarterback. Second, every play that he dropped back, he had somebody in his face or somebody putting him on the ground. And sure. 4 straight incompletions. So you can't ask for anything more from the defense than to stand like that at the end of the game.
Yeah, and that was very clutch. We talked about clutch a lot tonight, and Spartans were just clutch. That's just how it was. That's how it ended. And Spartans moved to 4-1 on the year now.
It is. What a night we've had. Homecoming night here. The kids got the homecoming dance tomorrow. It's just that much sweeter with a big win on homecoming night. Win the trophy in the War on 44. Just a spectacular night tonight. Homecoming king and queen, congratulations to them again. And as we move on, we got a game coming up next week that we got to get ready for.
I believe that next week's game is Speedway.
Speedway, and that's going to be a tough team. Very athletic area up in the Indy area that we have to play.
Yep.
So it's going to be a big challenge. And we saw, a couple of our key players tonight limping around. So we hope everybody's healthy for that. But I'm telling you, you can't ask for anything more on a Friday night in Connersville or in Indiana anywhere. These Friday night lights with a showdown between two good teams that had everybody there to the last second.
Yeah, I totally agree with everything you said.
All right, well, from Spartan Field again, Connersville comes out with a win, 28-27 over the Rushville Lions in what is called the War on 44. The trophy stays here in Connersville. So for Camden Schoenfeld and everyone in the truck, everybody working the cameras, this is Clint Brown. We're saying good night from Spartan Field, and we hope you all have a great weekend.